And welcome back to Low Energy. Videos. Hey, sweet. You guys are seeing the camera right off the game right off the bat. Okay, so we are playing 2 games tonight. 2 motherfucking games, not just one. That's why I'm saying 2. And it's a game that we have played before, but this one finally got itself its DLC. Only took it, what, like a year and a half? Which, good. Let me lower that down for you. If it's loud in my ear, it's a good chance I'm talking over it, which, regardless of anything else, was going to make me sound weird in comparison. You ask me later on to higher it or lower it, and I can do that. So, Outer Worlds, a game I absolutely adored. Poop balls indeed! 2 guns. Fecal orbs. Now, Outer Worlds is our first game tonight because it's going to require a little bit more skill than Fall Guys, which is mostly going to be running in a direction and doing a thing. Outer Worlds requires talking and listening. Now, I've given it a quick rundown, not that I played any of it, but I got the gist of how to activate this new DLC. Peril on Gorgon, which you can see down here in the corner. I've been looking forward to this ever since it came out because I love my New Vegas so much that I knew Obsidian are stuck in their ways and they would do the same old, same old. This is good. However, to find our character, we're actually going to use the same character I used when I did my original playthrough. Because it's the only one I've ever actually completed, believe it or not. So, buckle yourself up, pour yourself a nice glass of passion fruit martini from Funkin'. And let's get started, shall we? Tonight on Wasted Wednesday. And I want you to know in advance, I've had 5 pints down me. You know why? Because I could. Also because I just miss socializing. I learned a lot of local gossip tonight. I'm not saying anything on anything. I just learned a lot of local gossip. It tastes like passion fruit and the head of a martini. There's no depth to it. They got a lot of nice flavors down, so it's an alright drink all around, but if you poured this as a martini and handed it to me, I'd have a sip of it and went, So where's then in this, like, 2 ingredients they're lacking? The ones I always had vodka in them. You know, for the extra kick. Okay, so I checked up how to activate this DLC, which is surprisingly not right off the bat. You have to complete the Monarch mission, which we've already done. And then go anywhere else in the system. What we do from here, let's just go to Groundbreaker. No particular reason. Still love this game so much. Don't adore it, but love it.
Captain, I'm receiving an urgent docking request from another vessel.
And it begins.
Greetings from the Halcyon Parcel Service. Delivery is guaranteed within standard margins of certainty. I've got a special delivery for Alex Hawthorne of the Unreliable. With your permission, I'll see it transferred to your ship.
What is it?
It's a parcel, sir.
You sure it's not a package? No, I mean, what's the parcel? Forget I asked. Let's go with... Are you sure it's not a package?
This is the Halcyon Parcel Service. We don't deal in packages.
Just send it over.
With alacrity. Stand by, Captain Hawthorne. An HPS certified distribution technician has deposited the parcel into your cargo hold in accordance with hazardous waste disposal procedures.
They did what? That sounds fine. Whenever my ship, take it back. They did what?
They dispensed 3 complimentary spritzes of Anti-Cleo's Citrus Squirt Air Freshener. That's the HPS touch for you, Captain Hawthorne.
That's actually
On
something
behalf of
appreciated.
HPS, I'd like to remind you that HPS is not responsible for any damage, defacement, or unseemliness to your parcel.
We wouldn't want it
Thank you for your
unseemliness.
patience, and please remember HPS for all of your future parcel-related needs.
HPS versus UPS. Well, I'm not 75 when I received that parcel, so sure thing. Cut transmission. Make a rude hand gesture, then cut transmission. Let's just go with sure thing. This is the type of game where making a rude hand gesture as a joke could result in like an hour or two later, you were mean to me, and then something horrible happening. Let's go with sure thing. Whoa, Fall Guys got a graphic update. Ain't it just? Apparently Fall Guys is yesterday and Among Us today. Yes, it is. However, you know what I have to say about that? Among Us can wait until it's no longer in the zeitgeist and I'll play it to show how hip and trendy I am. Yeah, Fall Guys is actually sci-fi RP shooter. Who knew? Hey, ran to that. I really should have put Peril on Gorgon first. But technically you can still read this as 100% legit. I'm not scamming you. You're scamming me if you don't like, share, and subscribe. And give me all your money. And send me nude pictures of your girlfriends, including your exes, including your moms. Why do you have those pictures in the first place? Your mother's a saint. She needed that money. From you. Let's do it. Let us happen. Whoa. Mysterious package.
Hawthorne, if you're getting this, something's happened to me.
Cyrus?
Got mixed up
Steve?
in some shady business on Gorgon. Should have known better. But
Steve?
I landed on something big. And now this job's an itch I can't stop scratching.
Steve?
There's a whole
Blum?
research compound left to the Sprats. I think I'm close to figuring out why. But something dangerous is closer to me.
Look at my crew. Aren't they
Got the
so
job through
kick-ass?
one Mini Ambrose, top runger who just came
This guy is unfucking believable.
Justin!
I feel so super scammed right now.
Justin, I'm
Take the
sorry.
If I ain't gonna live to see the payday,
But Two
might
Guns,
as well be
thank you so much.
Consider us even, old pal.
Well, that fellow certainly seemed trustworthy.
We've got a
I've
long
gotten
night ahead of
talks
us
from
there,
some
Two Guns.
unusual sources,
Buckle
but
yourself
this
in.
is a first.
You've seen me shit-faced.
Congratulations, Captain.
You've even put up
I don't
with me
mean to sound
shit-faced.
prim, Captain, but there's gotta be a better way to ask someone to do you a favor.
I just want to say, we gotta take this job. This is the closest I ever been to starring in a serial drama. Only thing we're missing is a couple
Appreciate it.
cameras and a soundtrack.
At least this won't be boring.
Are you all fucking insane? We've taken down like 90% of the company's assets. What do you mean? Like, this isn't gonna mean nothing. Are we gonna find out that there's some sort of alien... There is really alien life and we could have gone back to that girl from the package service and being like... Hey, so we have this. What's this? I fucking knew it! Aliens! At least this won't be boring. Ada, what the hell's going on? Nice of him to share the tip. Money and intrigue. I'm sold. That's ominous. I'd actually say that's ominous, but let's see what Ada has to say about this whole thing. And again, thank you so much there, Two Guns. Appreciate it.
Lucky Montoya owed Captain Hawthorne a considerable debt. I believe this is what humans refer to as payback.
Ooh.
Captain, the message contains
Couldn't have been that
9
lucky then.
coordinates for a small asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. It was recently registered to a Wilhelmina Ambrose.
Okay. I hear this serious music playing in the background. I'm like, we side mission for Mass Effect 2? Who's gonna go? I don't trust him. I don't trust her. Who was that guy, Ada?
He was an old friend of Alex Hawthorne's.
The guy
Lucky
who you
Montoya
crushed
had
when you
statistically
left your pod at the
significant
beginning of the
tendency to
game.
encounter situations of extreme danger.
He liked to show off his battle scars. I get the feeling he won't be flashing this one around.
He was also
Okay.
the fourth best
So I'll bring her
freelancer in
because
the
she
system.
actually knows who it is. Regardless of anything else. Plus, she was one of my final characters to bring into a battle. So I'm going to bring her in anyway because she's probably the most leveled up. He was also the fourth best paid freelancer in the system. So for a massive shard attack, please send prayers. Thoughts and prayers. Although the thoughts are all going to be having like triple ply with them. And they're all going to look the other way while they're wiping you. They're like, it's okay, it happens to all of us. Hey, are you chewing right? What? Nothing. Well, those bugs are alien life. Do you mean intelligent alien life? No, they're not alien life. Everything in the Halcyon system was planted there by human terraforming, really poorly. That's what I want to stress. Like, this universe has no aliens to prove, concrete proof. So when you find this sort of mysterious conspiracy going on with the package company when she sends you off on that, like, aliens, it must be aliens. It turns out it's a bunch of people who are trying to go behind the board's back because people are starving. Like, no one realizes it yet, but they're all on borrowed time because Earth has stopped responding. Shocking. And the company is run by a fucking bunch of idiots. So yeah, I kind of like this universe without aliens, or if they're aliens that are so ethereal they could have no impact. Like, I don't know, you just leave you a message at your computer at one point, and it's just a jumble of, and all you can pick out is thank you at the end of a mission. You're like, okay. And then if they make a sequel to this, you find out who sent thank you. Well, technically, makes you the alien and them the originator. Yeah, kinda. You're kind of the precursor to them. Hi, Spirit. Good to see you. Buckle yourself in. It's gonna be a long ride. I have no idea what to expect. I've intentionally left myself vague on this. So, only the fourth?
There are several hundred freelancers operating in Halcyon.
700. Damn.
Considering the numbers, Mr. Montoya ranked among the top percentile. This had less correlation with his measured aptitudes, which rank at or below average, than with a pattern of fortunate circumstances.
Let's see if the writing's got any better. Because the writing in the first game was pretty great. So I want it to stay equal or get better. You mean luck?
Luck does not exist, Captain. Nevertheless, I am programmed to agree with your assessment.
Oh,
I have
Ada.
transferred the coordinates for Ambrose Manor to your navigation terminal. We can travel there when you are ready.
I can do that. Everyone, buckle up and wander off. Look like a bunch of Sabutio characters that have been knocked over.
Hawthorne, if you're getting this, something's happened to me.
Has it?
Got mixed up in some shady business on Gorgon. Should have known better.
Spike?
But I landed on something
No.
big, and now this job's an itch I can't stop scratching. There's a whole research compound left to the Sprats. I think I'm close to figuring out why. But something dangerous is closer to me. Got the job through one Mini Ambrose. Top runger who just came into some money was offering a hefty bid card for qualified help. Trust me, her money's good. Talk to Minnie. Take the job. If I ain't gonna live to see the payday, might as well be you. Consider us even, old pal.
He doesn't realize I'm dead. Okay, so we need to go to Gorgon. Oh, come on. Look at these areas they haven't unlocked yet. Typhon, Olympus, Eranos. Instead, they give us a whole new place? That can come later. That can come later. Let us go to Eranos, Olympus, or Typhon first. Okay? And why is Typhon blocked off? Like, Typhon is blocked off. Eridus is blocked off. Olympus is locked out. I have a feeling I did something wrong with my character. I can go to Olympus. Okay. Whee!
We've arrived at Ambrose Manor.
Ambrose Manor, also known as a chunk of rock. Sexy chunk of rock. Yeah. Hey Ada, what do you say we activate the mining laser and do a bit of EVE Online? You and me, huh? Huh? Oh, I'm guessing with that haircut you prefer if I sent Parvati in here to ask you?
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Nothing, apparently.
I request you do not wake me if I am sleeping upon your return.
I like once in a while you wander in and Eve, she's getting more or less fondled by Sam. He's just cleaning like the console commands. He's like, oh yes, right there. That's so nice. Oh, Captain, I did not see you come in. He was just dusting my modules. We all need to get our modules dusted sometimes. Ada, it's okay. Now, what I normally do is, when I go into a battle, I normally go in with two extreme viewpoints. You can thank Mass Effect for that. So, how about we go in with Ellie, who's all about the company. In other words, all about getting paid. And for the human touch, we have Felix, Nicoya, Parvati, or Vicar Max. Parvati's... well, she's Parvati. She's adorkable, but do I want to pick her? Let me have some martini and ponder it. The answer is no. Nicoya, she's a badass motherfucker, and she likes to get drunk. Yes. So Nicoya and Ellie together at last. The sithering will be legendary. On Gorgon, it's always Adrena time. Made with real exonite waste. That's a new one. It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice.
Welcome to Ambrose Manor. We were not expecting company. Please follow. Do not stray from the path.
Aw, that's no fun.
Don't worry. Future. Hey.
Been there, little guy.
Heh. Please do not stray from the path, though if you do, you're going to be a laughing stock for all the other robots. Okay, so we're on Gorgon. Let's have a look around. Drinks the butler. Aww. Drinks. Like if he's called what he is. The thing that brings alcohol. You slam the hand on the table and shout, drinks! And then he shows up. Imagine if you had a girlfriend who was just called blowjobs. I mean, you can do other things with her.
Keep your guard up.
But she's always expecting she's got to give a BJ every time she walks in the room.
At the very least, there ought to be something worth stealing in there.
Ellie, you're salt of the earth, even though you're a bougie bitch. Fancy. Oh no, I know this art style. Run! We're in close to the sun. It's going to be so poorly crafted and coded.
Okay, maybe not.
I take it back. Ain't nothing here but memories.
Or Bioshock. It's all good either way. Hi, janitor. Oh, he's a Sam. That's cool. Have to kill so many of those motherfuckers. Don't forget, folks, to like, share, and subscribe. We are going to be here for a while. before I get on to my beloved Fall Guys. And I say beloved, even though I've never actually played it. There goes that margarita thing. My stance on it is the following. Refreshing. And a little bit tangy. Kind of like I imagine giving a blowjob to Barack Obama. Why are blowjobs in my mind as of late? You could say I've got a head for blowjobs right now. I am looking for my other drink, and it is going to drive me crazy until I don't. You will see me swear quite harshly in the meantime. Ah, haha! Found you, you little bastard. This one, damn, definitely feels heavier. Kottenberg, the ultimate of ciders. But they made a hard seltzer. This one is mixed berries, also known as mixed fruit, also known.
So who the devil are you? You don't say. Well, make yourself at home, Captain. I'm sure we have much to discuss. Do you see that glowing chunk of space rock? That's Gorgon. My birthright, my burden, and the bane of my existence. I hate to drink alone, and this is my third. So join me in raising a glass. To Gorgon. To Gorgon. May cosmic winds shepherd her to the nearest star. I'm Wilhelmina Ambrose, but you can keep it short and call me Minnie. Now, what brings you to my house, handsome? I take it you didn't come all this way for the beverages, the starry skies, or the pleasant company.
Oh shit! Someone could have told me my mic was off. So, hope that wasn't quiet for too long. I have a button right here. Like, the light is actually also the button. See? So, if I'm talking and you guys can't hear, do fucking tell me in the comments. What the fuck? How long have I been like that for? Brackle gaggle! Now brings you to my house, handsome. I'm here about the severed arm. Just seeing the sights, roaming the colony. You know how it is.
A severed arm? How positively ghoulish.
Ooh.
You know this is a private residence, not a curio shop?
I'm not a old Chinese person who's going to sell you a monkey's paw, and then when you return back, the shop is gone. Named Lucky Montana, I mean to you.
Lucky Montoya is my personal freelancer. Fascinating man. Very brooding and theatrical. Always staring into space and twirling a bullet over his knuckles.
He's definitely not doing that anymore.
'Cause he's dead.
But if something happened to him... Oh dear. I suppose that makes him my former freelancer now? I sent Lucky on a dangerous mission to the Gorgon asteroid. Whoever found his remains must have wanted to inform the next of kin. What a time for his luck to run out. We were in the middle of something grand, and I really can't afford another setback.
It's quite convoluted, you see. Let me explain so I can find the perfect slot for you to slide in. No. Okay. Wait, I have 2 intelligence. What the fuck? Don't I? Like, 2's pretty low.
Settling an old score. How would you like to be my new freelancer? There's been a recent vacancy, and I think you're well suited to the job.
Remember, play hard to get. That's negotiation.
You're awful quick to trust a bunch of strangers that broke into your home.
I'm looking for
I brought
someone
my
above
ladies in.
averages. A gorgeous, dashing scoundrel type. Incidentally, someone good with their hands.
Oh, well, I can sort that out. Now, do you want 2 fingers, 3 fingers, or the whole thing? Like, I can swipe the credit card all the way, doing a sort of like a tendril, or I could do the electric, which, you know. I could also do the fishtail, but not everyone likes the fishtail. Some like the fishtail. You have insurance, right?
I like my employees well groomed. Appearances are everything in high society.
Amen, lady. In fact, the last woman that worked on low energy videos, why, she was stunning, majestic. Too stunning, in fact. No one could look prettier than me. No one. By the way, we have an opening right now, so if any woman wants to apply, you see my email down there below. We need the female touch. Within reason. Hired gunner, Roy Mama.
I'm looking for both. Remember, I'm rich enough that I can afford to be choosy. And I choose you, dear Captain. Allow me to lay out the facts, and you can decide for yourself if you want to be my chief investigator. My mother, Dr. Olivia Ambrose, worked for Spacer's Choice at the Gorgon Research Facility. She was brilliant, the top scientist in her field, until tragedy struck.
I'm not surprised. Spacer's Choice is one big accident waiting to happen. Hey, they have amazing headgear and a catchy jingle. That alone makes them the best damn OSHA nightmare possible. Spacer's Choice would never allow anything that bad happen on their watch. Hey, Parvati. Oh, I didn't bring her. Not surprised. Spacer's Choice is one big accident waiting to happen.
I wish I could say otherwise. One day, Spacer's Choice shut down all research and evacuated Gorgon. Everyone had to scramble or risk getting left behind. It was chaos. Employees fled for their lives. Mother never made it home. I'm told she wasn't the only casualty that fateful day. Mother's name has since been dragged through the mud. Spacer's Choice blames her for the collapse of Project Gorgon, and I just know they're lying.
Okay, so I'm guessing we have to go to the planet and prove her mother's innocence. Okay, so it's not convoluted. It's a generic Obsidian Bethesda-esque story. Stick to the basics. What do you need from me? Why would they lie? Stupid question in the Halcyon system. Sounds like she was a corporations. She was a corporations patsy. What did they say about her?
Everything you can imagine and more. Dereliction of duty, circulating anti-corporate memos, taking longer than average coffee breaks. The list goes on.
You know, in any other society that would be a
Project
joke,
Gorgon
but in
failed.
this one, yeah.
Something happened on that asteroid, and my family took the fall for it.
What did you send Lucky to find?
The truth. Mother is gone, Gorgon is silent, and I deserve answers.
Answers to what end? Tell me about your mother. Was she hot?
I admired
Was she an
Mother,
ass
but
or was
we
she a
weren't
boob?
close. She disapproved of Everything about me, really. I couldn't measure up to her example. She didn't make time for us.
She had long
I
hair,
remember
I had
thinking that
short.
she never
You know,
wanted a child.
mom,
And
daughter
never
stuff.
forgave me for being one, naive and irresponsible as I was.
Yikes. What did she want? A fully grown lab assistant?
I don't know what would have made Mother happy. After a while, I stopped trying to find out.
She should have said that while looking at her glass and twirling it. Like, I don't know. After a while, I stopped asking. You ever get along?
We got close once.
Oh my.
When I was a child, I enjoyed looking over Mother's shoulder, playing backseat chemist while she peered into a microscope. One day, she told me to leave before I broke something. Then, I got mad and broke something. Typical night in the Ambrose house.
Nice.
Mother and Gorgon were made for each other. I had the misfortune to be stuck in the middle.
What do you think happened to Gorgon?
I don't know. And Spacer's Choice won't say. They don't discuss anything that tarnishes their brand. Gorgon
Fuck
has
their
a dark
brand.
history. The project fell apart.
That
Personnel
weenie
were
hut should be
shuffled
the
across
#1
system.
corporation in
With
Halcyon.
Mother gone. Now I'm all that's left. Father lost more than his job on Gorgon. I'll say no more than that.
Oh, he was killed,
The
okay.
asteroid may look like a glittering jewel, but I assure you the resemblance ends there. Gorgon is poisonous to the core. One might even say cursed.
I could be incredibly precise, or I could be incredibly vague and send you on your way.
And no one has been held accountable. Spacer's Choice buried the past like a dirty secret.
Well, it's Spacer's Choice. You think that's the only dirty secret they have? Go to Groundbreaker and look at the guy who has the giant moon for a head. You know? Go to Edgewater and see them all dying of weird-ass sickness caused by eating mutant rat meat.
You followed an uncertain lead all the way to my doorstep. You're curious, resourceful, and perceptive. All the marks of a good private eye.
Oh my.
Whatever happened on Gorgon wasn't Mother's fault. I simply need the evidence to prove it. We're going to drag the truth kicking and screaming into the light. Even if it means bringing ruin and humiliation to Spacer's Choice. All the evidence I need should be in Mother's journal. You can find it in her office on Gorgon, in the heart of the old research facility.
Okay. First, I have some questions about this job. First, I need to go to the toilet and take these fucking jeans off. I have a much nicer pair over there calling me. They're like, hey, we're not jeans. And I'm like, okay. You've convinced me. You've convinced me. As I was saying before I was rudely interrupted by the horror that is denim. Fucking denim. What's it ever done to us, huh? Made us worship a man called Levi. I know his history. Nothing to be great about. Here's our sponsor, Juicy Fruit. It's gonna move you. I do love Juicy Fruit.
I admire your enthusiasm. This manor has echoed with my own we, and I can feel you breathing new life into the walls.
Maybe get off your ass and do something.
Pack a weapon you trust. The corporate lockdown hasn't stopped the wilderness from squirming in through the cracks. I've never understood why, but Gorgon is teeming with marauders.
That's a good sign.
They almost seem drawn to sorrow and misfortune. Then there's the test subjects, those who survived anyway. Ravenous creatures left behind like so much salvage.
I am a lady lass. There, Bill. I can combine the two. I'm the binding of both houses. And this is a madam. Or mistress, even. Actually, no, she doesn't have the eyes to be a mistress. A mistress needs to have been beaten down in corporate for most of her life and needs to take some power back. Not a lot of girls in Vegas who work the tables, you know, like cards. They like to pull the riding crop out and slap some slaves. Just in case you ever want to know, now you do.
I told him everything I've told you. Just the facts. Maybe a couple of harmless embellishments. Why?
Trying to calculate the odds of getting this gig get me killed.
It's sure to be 100% with that attitude.
Oh, fuck off, you
Still,
lush.
you're smart to ask. Lucky spent most of our time together spinning a pistol around his index finger. Not sure he listened to any of my advice.
More bravado than talent, huh? I know the type.
He had an aura of rugged individualism that was quite charming. Not that it helped him in the end.
And his dick was the size of my forearm. Right up there. Like, all those pieces you didn't think you had, he reached. And then expanded on when he came, because... Seriously, we had 2 illegitimate children. I killed them both. Any more questions? I'll be careful.
There's a little saloon near Gorgon's landing pad, the Sprat Shack. Lucky was renting a room, so if you want to follow his trail, that would be the place to start.
Can do.
I think I've heard of that place. Cheap whiskey, rough crowd. You'll love it.
Sweet.
Ought to stop in and taste the local flavor.
Damn. Stan, now you see why I brought these 2 broads with me.
Money is no object. I'm willing to squander the family fortune if you get me what I want.
It's kind of stupid on my end, but...
any salvage you happen across, you'll walk away from this rich enough to buy a mansion of your own. How does that sound?
Sexy. Music to my ears.
Finally, I get to put my inheritance to work. Here's your nav key, Captain. Safe travels.
Now travel to Gorgon's landing pad. I'll be in touch.
A word of advice before you go, Captain. Trust no one.
Oh, then I won't trust you.
Mother's office is in the heart of the Gorgon facility. You're free to salvage anything that isn't nailed down. I only want what's mine.
Salvage rights and a paycheck? This is almost too good to be true.
Ain't it?
It's not theft if she's giving us permission.
Huh. Like they both know something shit's about to go down, but... It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. Onwards to glory. My god, juicy fruit is amazing. Ever since I started my diet, I've been getting into gum And I don't know why. Oh, cool, a Zen garden. With a massive penis. Look at the penis. I've seen bigger, but I mean, there's a perfect example, but not by much.
As it was before the fall.
Oh no! Drinks! Drinks!
Damaging company property will result in deducted pay.
No, drinks. I want to help you. Even if I have to put you out of your misery.
This unit is under construction. Thank you for your persistence.
Whee! Okay. Okay, let's do this. Let's go to Gorgon and shoot some. Hi, welcome to this person and mow everything down. Gorgon. Ambrose Manor, Gorgon, landing pod. You could have just said it would have saved some time. Let's keep our crew and let's go. Ooh, Gorgon. Okay. Welcome to beautiful, majestic Gorgon. Gorgon, now featuring over 80% more Borderlands 2 references.
I don't know what kind of mess Spacer's Choice made here, but it figures they'd leave it to someone else to clean up.
Pretty much. Okay, so that's where we were. You can see the dome above us there with all the bright lights. Whee! That was less of a wee moment. It was more of an ow-ee moment. Know what I'm saying? General store. My favorite word besides happy hour and first 8 are free. And she's my wife, but we have a understanding.
You looking for supply, stranger? Let's stock up here. If you run low on bullets out in Gorgon's far reaches, there ain't no one around.
He should have an earring. I don't know why. I just think he needs an earring.
For something particular.
This is Gorgon.
You mean you came out to this asteroid without knowing nothing about it? Me too. Heard it was wild here and couldn't resist. Trouble is, if you wander off to somewhere you oughtn't be, like way out in Gorgon's farthest reaches, odds are slimmer of your bits finding their way to my pockets.
Leave my bits out of it, sir.
Close to the Sprat Shack, unless you fancy having your limbs torn off and eaten.
I do not fancy it at all. Give him best unimpressive look. I do not fancy that at all.
I figured not. Look, I ain't stopping you from wandering
Khalid!
elsewhere. But if you do, be sure you watch out for the Marauders.
TikTok mumble rapper Khalid.
And the Mance, I guess. You watch out for Marauders, Mance, and Charles from accounting, and you'll probably be fine.
Hold on. Of all those, the most obvious one we have to start off with is who is Charles from accounting?
Only the meanest marauder on Gorgon, and also anywhere else. That man is crazier than a bag of canids and twice as likely to bite. He will bust your head open like an overripe mock apple if he so much as sees you. I ain't joking. He'll snap you in half like stale bread noodles.
They could have done better with him. I was seriously hoping for something, Charles from accounting, Like, I don't know, a weird-ass robot accounting machine that went off into the woods or in this case, I don't know, the mines, and came back out with weird machines and tried to account people. Think Santa from Futurama. You're making me hungry.
Sorry. Been a minute since I last ate. Charles from accounting is like... Imagine if you took 3 of the most howling mad marauders you could find and mashed them together. That's Charles.
Okay, do I get the same XP as 3 together? Because I'm okay with that.
That and a rocket launcher.
Oh, shit, that changes things.
Did I not mention that? Right, sorry. He's got a rocket launcher.
That's a bad thing.
I don't know. Hard to guess how many he's killed, given the explosions tend to obliterate any bodies.
Well, obliterate is a hard word.
I'm joking. No one bothers looking for bodies. Look, long story short, you do not fuck with Chuck. Best to avoid the Marauder camp entirely. That's my 2 bits on the matter.
How about I just kill them and I'll be better?
Huh? Oh, you don't gotta worry about that. It's got something to do with that scrapped Spacer's Choice project from way back. Damn alarm's been hollering at us for 5 years if it's been a day. You know, I don't dream anymore. It's all, please evacuate in an orderly fashion.
That's creepy.
I won't stop you if you want to have a go at it. But so you know, it's gonna take more than giving that control terminal a good old-fashioned pummeling. I know, because even Von Hoffman couldn't bash it in. And I seen that tough son of a gun throw a man clean across the Sprat Shack one time like he were a toss ball.
Okay.
Found a pickaxe in the mine like none I've ever seen before. Could be awful useful if you're the violent type.
I wouldn't come out here if I wasn't. Okay, so we got a 41% discount. That's the type of words I like. However, it's been so long since I played this damn game that I don't remember exactly what I want to keep, if anything. Handy Deconstruction. The original brand name was Auto Unfortuno. Never caught on. Let's compare it. Pravati would probably be... Oh, this is Soldier first. That did nothing. Sell. Now I want these 2. The mag pack and the bypass shunt, as well as healing. So let's just pick up the let's find our gun that I'm using and see what weapons I use for it, which would be a actually, you know what? I want to get a vibe of myself first. Let's go into
Hey again, stranger. What can I get you?
Let's find out
only that Spacer's Choice shut it down in a big
how
hurry.
overpowered or underpowered I am for this mission.
Some of their folks got left behind even. Don't seem like the project ended well.
Okay.
Yeah? The Marauder camp way out to the east. That's what I heard, at least. And I sure hope you're asking so you can keep a safe distance away.
Oh no, we're gonna kill him. Okay. Here is the map. There's not too much to it. This is the bar, so as is my ancient tradition, I will spend too much time in the bar. But at some point we have to start shooting some. Like, it's been a hot minute. Shipping and receiving. The Sprat Shack. I was just getting really stoned and just being next to the energy field. Just watching it all day. Be free entertainment, you know? Don't do that, folks. Probably wouldn't do you any. Sprat Shack. Let's see what this shithole is. And would it be a shithole that I drink in? The answer is yes. Alright. Let's break open the bottle of red I got. Lion's Gate. Wow. I hate to say it, but I've been in pubs like this that were just like modified warehouses. Pubs and American bars. We are starting with a fine red. It is a Cabernet Sauvignon from Chile, I believe. Or is it? South Africa. No. With hints of feet, apparently. Woo! No. I'm gonna let this motherfucker breathe for a little bit. Yeah, that improves its...
Come here. Let's have a chat.
Do we have to? I mean, okay.
Alright, inspection time. Look at my eyes for as long as you can without blinking. Starting now.
I'm gonna keep it up for as long as I can. And blink. There.
Good. Look up. Now look down. You're doing swell. Now, name and occupation.
Jack Hansen, captain of the Unreliable. These are my my good crew.
Good enough for me. You're cleared to pass. That was a sanity check. If you had changed like the others, it'd be in your eyes. You'd also be drooling, cursing, and making a mess of the place. Welcome to the Sprat Shack. You can head on downstairs.
Von Hoffman. I could make a Von Helton joke here, but it's too obvious.
This is the Sprat Shack, the most remote watering hole in the system. Rule number 1, no fighting. Rule number 2, wipe your feet on the way downstairs. We're the only hospitable place on this rock. I want to keep it that way. That's why we have rule number 3. When people change, they stay outside, where they belong.
Okay, but how do you get your head so smooth and bald? I want that baldness. I mean, now that I have no choice to go bald, I have to just decide to go like, hi, I want you like to put a 0 all over me. So I go up there and I do that, and when they come out, there's still those nibs, those little nibs of hair.
Every day, salvagers and scrappers set out to comb the ruins and make their fortune. The ones who come back, they aren't always the same men or women who left. They change. Never for the better. First, they get real twitchy and paranoid, shouting at folks who aren't there. Then they smell like they soiled themselves on account of how they soiled themselves.
Oh,
After that, they're gone.
they're neckbeards.
Nothing but animals wearing human skin. Seen it happen myself. It's never pretty.
Not like you and your majestic cheekbones. Look at those. Look at those. I don't like your nose too much. You have a sort of dwarf from Middle Earth vibe going on about that. But the rest... Krendar would die for this dome of the chrome.
Just don't ask me to dance.
Could you dance? I don't do that anymore since I broke my ankle.
Bouncer, bodyguard, law enforcer. I make sure the Sprat Shack gets only the highest caliber of clientele.
You're holding up 17 people.
Fun. Well, I hope you look the other way just this once.
We get a lot of brand-loyal corporate types, and a lot of cutthroat freelancer types. Both sides have their share of dirty scoundrels. And I hate dirt.
Are you dirt? Oh yes, I'm a dirty, dirty boy. What kind of people here come to the Sprat?
This is a sublight bar, so most of our regulars come to plunder the old labs. The facility's locked up behind miles of red tape, so progress is slow. A lot of time to drink,
and reevaluate. Then venture out and try again.
Are there girls here? I like girls. Girls, not with dicks, but with the other thing. What's the word? It's not dick. That thing. I want that thing. Girl plus. That's what I want.
Something bad happened here. Spacer's Choice was developing chemicals.
That's not what I asked, but okay.
Nasty side effects. Marauders outnumber the rest of us 10-1. Either they came from Gorgon, or something draws them here. I don't know which is worse. This place is under a dark cloud, stranger. That's all I know. If you want the history of the Sprat Shack, talk to Lex behind the bar. Stay cool.
Can do.
Smell that? Cheap whiskey and stale cigarettes. My kind of place.
Been an age
You have
since
my
I had a
apartment
good
then.
Tripicale. Hope they've got it on tap.
This is it. Oh, never mind. That's more like it. Wow. I like this place. This is literally the pub I just left. Bar the multi-story. Like about 20 minutes before the show, I showed back up here. I'm a pub very similar to this.
Welcome to the Sprat Shack. First one's on the house, and I won't even water it down. What'll it be?
Solid. Whiskey, I'm feeling refined. Wine, make a purple berry. I'm in a chipper mood. Spectrum vodka, I want to see colors. Lots of.
Bottoms up. I assume you're here for salvage.
Actually, I came for a journal.
Can't help you there. This ain't exactly a library. Most of my regulars are sublight scavengers. They pick over the ruins of Gorgon, spend their earnings at the bar, and head back out the next day. Vicious cycle, but that's life. You're the first new face I've seen in a while.
Lucky Montoya?
Lucky? Sure, I knew him. He could get a little dramatic at times, but he was a good guy.
How you know in the
Heard
past
he took on a
tense?
dangerous job. Spent a lot of time coming and going from the Office of Creative Incubation, just down the road.
Creative incubation? Please tell me that's like, hi kids, are you sick and tired of having to have a baby with those icky girls? Have you ever tried a waffle iron? A boat? A door? The mummified corpse of Abraham Lincoln? Then just masturbate it thanks to the awesome power of creative incubation.
That's where the top rungers at Spacer's Choice came up with slogans and marketing. Lucky never told me why it was so important. Awful shame about what happened to him.
What did happen? Tell me.
You really want to hear my story? Wow, most everyone around here is sick to death of it by now.
Hey, you
Last I
put
saw
yourself
Lucky
into a
was
girl
few
bun,
days
the
ago.
least you can do.
I went outside for a smoke and a stroll, and I saw this wild canid dragging a bloody limb. So I kicked the canid, scared it off.
Go on.
Get this, the canid was chewing on an honest-to-law human arm. Lucky's arm.
Uh-huh.
I'm a bartender. Attention to detail is my middle name.
Bullshit!
Anyway, the arm
Sorry,
was
what's your name
clutching
again?
a phonograph that mentioned someone named Alex Hawthorne. I did some poking around, and this Hawthorne has a reputation among the salvagers who frequent the bar.
Salvagers.
So I packaged up the arm nice and tidy and sent it care of the Halcyon Parcel Service. They even gave me a discount on the hazardous waste removal stamp. No kidding. And now you're here? Colony feels smaller than you'd think some days. I'm glad I was here to see this confluence of events, you know?
There's a word.
Stars really aligned
Confluence.
on this one. And here I am, smack dab in the middle.
Gum.
3rd floor. Once I figured he wasn't coming back to pay his tab, I left his room unlocked to air it out. You can help yourself to anything you left behind. Fair warning, I've been letting the regulars use it for a quick lie down. Just wash your hands when you're done. Trust me.
Oh, I've been in a hostel throughout Europe and huge chunks of America. You walk into most places with hazmats, no matter how pretty and hipstery it looks.
Don't forget to close your tab when you're done.
Relax, I'm just having the one. Actually, maybe a bit more than one. What the hell you've got here? You've got a bypass shunt. I want the bypass shunt. Give me it. Gonna buy them. And our good old fashioned mag pick. Regardless of anything else, they're gonna be useful. Some heavy ammo. Some energy cells. And some light ammo. Canine meat. Ew, but no. Ammo parts, helmets, protective clothing with safety harness. I'm not gonna buy any of the armor because I don't know how good or bad it is. If there are unique items like here's a security pass, then that changes things. But no, I'm good.
I wouldn't get too close to that railing, just in case.
Why?
The repurposed aesthetic reminds me of Fallbrook. These sublight folks really know how to overhaul a place.
Okay.
Who's this now? Wonder if they could... Nah, who am I kidding?
Who are you? Oh. Hiya, Roscoe.
Holy shit, a fresh face. Haven't seen your like in years.
That sucks that you haven't seen a fresh face.
Corner of the solar system, pal.
That smells a little better now.
Oh, you talked to Lex yet? She tell you to keep it civil? You wouldn't guess to talk to her, but that lady's got a mean left hook.
I'm Morgan Freeman, courtesy of late 30s. Don't ask about the gray hair. Yeah, actually. Ugh, I guess this goes with the smell. Alright, so no pluses on the smell here from Lionsgate. It smells like a compost heap a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. It's very smooth. I have a friend who's just started up a friend you might see on Bearded Ramblings in the next few weeks. She started up a wine tasting club. Very bougie. But she loves her wine, and she's got a good taste of the more spry, upbeat wines and more of the heavier, slow-paced wines. Miss Yan knows her wines too, plus of her being a mermaid, I guess. Ugh, just red. It's not the worst flavor in the world. It's very smooth drinkable, so I'll give it that.
She tell you I was a journalist back in Byzantium? Got into reporting thinking I was going to be some sort of public intellectual. What a joke. Spent 95% of my time playing stenographer to the board, and the rest writing puff pieces on the chairman's latest beard trim. Real life and death shit.
Damn right. Perception. Have a rough time. Can I help you out?
If you're going back out there, do you think you'd be willing to do an old bastard a small favor?
No! Your parents didn't marry under the word of the Lord. You are a sinner, sir. That is the Holy Bible that preaches love.
Does this involve going somewhere we don't belong? Those are my favorite jobs.
Well, I've been trying to get away from this rock for 5 lobby-fucked years, but I can't stay gone. I was doing an interview series for Spacer's Choice. Recorded them all on these little portable phonographs. But when everything fell to shit, Spacer's Choice wouldn't let me leave. In terms of my reporting contract, unmet.
I'm guessing a fetch quest or a gathering.
Right on the money. Look at me, I'm no fighter. I've never even touched a gun. But you You're just the right amount of rough around the edges. Help me get my recordings back so I can finally get the hell out of here.
Great, great. Bring me 20 rad scorpion eggs. Sure.
No shit? That's downright civilized of you. Alright. One of them I stash in the Office of Creative Incubation.
At least you tell me where it
In the
is.
projector room on the 3rd floor. I gave another to my friend Birdie to keep in her apartment, just outside OCI's upper entrance. Seems like a good idea at the time. Someone had started a fire, folks were shooting other folks. It was a madhouse. You'll find another in the chem lab. It's in the main lab storage room. The final one is in human inquiry and auditing. It's tucked behind a pipe in observation room B. Strength to your sword arm, friend. And thank you.
What are we, a fucking D&D character? I don't even have a radio on.
I love this place. You don't look like one of the salvagers, no? Don't really seem like the type. You've got the look of someone who's traveled far to get here, and whose journey is far from over.
Good that you knew that. What makes you say... Remember, I want to know about the writing as well as the gameplay.
They're faking it.
But I am getting a bit
You're
pissed
the
off.
real
When the fuck am I going to start shooting
I
shit?
don't know if you're bound for the old ruins, but in case you are, can you look into something? I'd do it myself, but of course the Marauders would eat me alive.
It is funny.
Looking for something out there. Been paying Sublight to help me, but they haven't made much progress. It is to me, but apparently it's junk to Sublight. My husband and I worked on Gorgon during the good times. Jerome was on maintenance duty. I cleaned out test tubes till they sparkled. Nowhere good, that's for sure. In his final hours, Gorgon was a war zone. Violence broke out in the labs. The hills were full of marauders. You couldn't take a leisurely stroll without an armed escort. When the order came through to evacuate, non-essential personnel drew a lottery to see who would board the first wave of ships. Jerome won. I lost. As soon as I wasn't looking, Jerome switched our tickets and pushed me to the front of the line. I got to leave. Jerome stayed behind. I never saw him again.
Maybe he wanted to become a marauder. You know, lose the baggage. Just tossing out suggestions.
That Jerome always chose the right thing, even when it got him killed. This place is greedy. Took my Jerome, and it would have taken me too. I just want one thing back. His old hip flask. I gave it to him the day we signed our marriage contract, and he carried it wherever he went.
He needed a lot of alcohol to put up with me.
No point in denying it, he died on this rock. Likely torn apart by marauders, unless he took care of himself on his own terms. I don't like to imagine what happened, but I know I have to accept it. I appreciate it, stranger. I don't expect you to move the stars. Just keep an eye out and think of me from time to time.
Sure
I won't.
won't.
Much, but if you help me, there's a little set aside for the occasion. Jerome used to drink with his buddies in a small kitchen opposite the maintenance shed. Might be a good place to check first.
Right, so they're giving me a lot of busy work. Lot of busy work.
Why'd you want to meet here anyway?
I thought we could have some fun.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! A lady was talking about some fun. I want to know more about the fun. That we could have fun away from the bar, you know? Do things to each other. Naked things. I don't know, my girlfriend wouldn't like it. No, your girlfriend who you haven't seen in 7 months probably wouldn't like it. Day 1, Spacer's Choice. I may have left in a hurry, but they didn't forget to lock the doors on the way out. Most of the facilities are sealed up tighter than the top runger's safe. Time to do some digging. They could have made that so much more erotic. Day 6. Caught a break today. Met a scavenger who claimed to be a salesman for Spacer's Choice. Sold me a key to the Office of Creative Incubation. That's to say that this guy is about as lucid as a sprat on Rizzo's factory. Well, I'm spreading Minnie's bits so I can afford to take chances. Okay, it worked. Clearance mostly. Whoever you are, I'm drinking to you tonight. Day 10. Olivia Ambrose's office and journal ought to be in the Synthetic Manufacturing Center. The bad news are sealed up and at the ass end of this canyon. Oh, big shock. The good news is I should be able to open it from the bigwigs admin terminal in OCI. Day 13. OCI crawling with marauders. Yes, yes. And I've got a few other leads to chase down. Can I shoot stuff yet? Couldn't nothing. Gut tells me more than the place. The missing journal. Time to turn over a few rocks. See what's crawling out. Leaving the OCD key in a case. Combo 4851. Okay. Preserved eye. Fascinating. Mostly intact.
As a medical professional, I gotta say, that is very well preserved and disgusting.
I really hope this ain't a sign of things to come.
Oh, it is. But on the plus side, we get a bunch of random shit to steal. Hulking cranial helmet. Oh, I don't have the right lockpicking yet. New workbench? No, I'm good. Okay.
So, how you feeling? Good. Real good, like someone's shining a light.
So, when did the pills kick in? About half an hour ago.
Hold on. It's coming back up again.
Buddy, make it happen. Make it happen for real. By the way, those are meant to be toilets? Jesus. On the plus side, they have showers. Speaking of, I have to pull a Ben pie. B or B. And you know what else? I had to pull a Ben pie for the same Ben pie reasons. He might only drink kombucha these days. Him and I. Ladder Brothers. Bladder Brothers. Alright, let's keep going. Let's ponder the scronder. And that's a real word I just made up. A scronder is a, it's kind of that weird squelching noise. Anything that makes that weird squelching noise that you get when you, you've been sweating all day and then you have to quickly scurry belly across the floor to the other side of the room. A very wooden or tile-based floor. That squelching noise, that's a scrounger. I'd love if like 2 years from now I'm playing a game and this weird creature is scurrying across the floor and someone's went, dude, he's squandering, and I'm like, I don't know what that reference is.
His problem was that he was always overconfident in himself. But us, we got this, whatever it is.
Whatever's out here, it better be worth carrying around a man's eyeball.
We've How bad could it be? I mean, we've kind of already capped the market on importance for the universe that we live in, or at least the system that we live in. Alright, so first things first. I'm gonna follow this road down. I love the roads in this game, the way they're designed for a better time. Like they're all lit up and shit. Where are you at, dog? Now, like I said, we're either gonna get our asses kicked or we're gonna kick some ass. We're gonna find out one way or another.
Whatever happened here, we're not gonna be next. Be ready.
Well, duh. Solid. Any Obsidian game, always remember, lockpicking is your friend. Doesn't need to be your friend in the very first playthrough, but even then you'll be like, God, I wish I'd go into that door. Well, 25 into lockpick, that shit could happen. Wait, we can't actually... It's like no fighting? Alright. Let's do the Christian thing and... There you go. Left or... Whoa. Hi, buddy. Marauder. That's not a good sign. Well, that started hell. Marauder Colossus equals strong, but not so strong. They couldn't kick his ass, so... Alright. Ellie? Do you have a weapon? Or Nakoya, rather. Yeah? Yeah, she's got a good weapon, so what the funk? Well, we finally got some violence. We're an hour into the game. And considering within an hour I'm going to end this game and pick up another one, well, that says a lot, doesn't it? Let's make it happen. This time with the power of a shotgun. It turns out the shotgun was the worst weapon to use. Ooh. Stuff. Hi, buddy.
We shipping some sulfur? It'll be like I'm back home.
Let's keep moving.
Haha. Shit. C. V. V. God. Ow. Z. I used to be like really quick on the draw with that. Bum 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 bum. Yay! They beat me to it. Level 30. Okay. Persuade. lie. Yeah, my lie wasn't good enough apparently. So, what the fuck? Chub. Noam Chomsky. Why? Perks. Ooh, we got some new perks. Okay. Let's see what the new perks are. 5% damage per flaw. That's kind of interesting. Nietzsche's reward. I like that. Lone Master, Assassin, Quiet Weapon Damage. No, that. Ooh, Concentrate Fire. Yes, please. I'll take that. Alright, Ellie, what you got? What you got, girl? 30% base health. Threat generated, minus threat generated. Heal amount, medical inhaler, 10%. 5 armor. Jazz. Oh, showtime. Yes, please. She fires her shot off super fast, as you saw there prior. Didn't do all that great of a damage, but... Yeah, showtime. Showtime both. It's a very easy resolved attack, you know? There's no rhyme or rhythm to it.
Where were we? Let's keep moving before we get all introspective.
Wait. Why? Why would be introspective? We just killed a bunch of marauders, the default enemies. Woo! Day 0. Ship just left. Low blast. Law bless it for getting Lorona off this blasted rock. Elrich called me a fool for giving her my ticket. But, oh, that's, what's his name? But Elrich is a dumbass, so what does he know? I'll do it again. Second from now on the goals is 5 until space is choice. Goes back from says, L, my heart, I will find my way home to you. Alright, so it's all going to be basically just... He dies. That's the gist of it. You want to read it? Well, that's fine, but I kinda don't. I'm getting a bit jarred. I kinda want to shoot things, and then I want to play Fall Guys. In that order. So, my priorities are getting very sort of, What? No. I'm gonna kill you now, right? And, the answer is yes. Yes, I will. I'll kill you. Great flask. Hey, didn't even try for that. Score. Oh, God, why am I... Oh, I know why. I've mentioned this ever since I started this channel. But thanks to my mother, and her father, so it's along my family, my maternal family's route. Anytime we drink a quantity of alcohol past a certain point, I start to sneeze. Don't know why it's what's... Oh.
Making tracks.
Oh, okay. M. Journal. Okay. Now, what is in here? Transmission Tower Alpha. Parts. Computer. Logs. Yeah, I'm not gonna read all that. So yeah, about half an hour from now, I'm gonna end this game and start up my other half. The game I have frankly been looking forward to as much as this, but I also knew that this would be a very short in comparison experience. One that I'm enjoying so far, because any new experience with Outer Worlds is a good one, even if it's the exact same game. I mean, we're all secretly looking for the next Shivering Isles, but that's asking a lot. Like, no game has ever been able to match the Shivering Isles. Ever. For DLC. That includes, I think it's Dark Souls 2 with the painting that you go inside. Like, that's... That is a pretty solid, in all fairness. DLC. I've watched Matthew Matosis play the entire game. But, you know, there's a difference. There is a big old chunk of a difference.
Corporation spend this much on a place only to let it rust.
Excuse me?
Except for Monarch and Scylla and Emerald Vale. Okay, I take it back.
Corporations are fucking stupid. Ooh, a place. Spacer's Choice. I think people were sleeping here. Sexy. Fast travel location. Great.
I love the ambiance here.
Thank you, Nakoya. I'm really glad you added that little part. I mean, I brought you both because you're women and I want to sexually offer you. I don't know. The Exhilarating Adventures of Archibald Excelsior, Ace Exterminator, and the Invasion of Flesh-Eating Sprats, issue 3 out of 4. A comic from the cult classic Ace Exterminator series, a tragically cancelled after its brief 4-issue run. Scribbled in felt tip on the comic's spine is the word "and." After pacifying the canid threat, rejuvenated hero Archibald Excelsior is deployed in the subterranean metropolis of Hephaestus to quell the rise of supervillainous Ascapila band of Sprat Pack. Mufo arrived to stop him. Buff Hardman. Now there's a poor name. Acquisition agent of Super Dark Reclamation. will stop at nothing to acquire a Hephaestus mining product corporate enclave for shadowy shipping concern. No. When Excelsior interferes with Hardman's plan to mind control the Sprat Pack, Hardman turns his dastardly mind control ray on Excelsior. No! When a mustachioed hero free his mind from Hardman's power, with newly healed heart intact. Tune in later, or watch the multi-series movie trilogy, quintilogy, franchise, money pit. Just give us your money. Avengers is money, money is adventures. Ah, I was going the wrong way the whole time. How silly. Don't you think it is silly, chat? Tell me, what do you think right now, you, as people? Enlighten me, for my eyes will be glazed over them. Well, it'll be glazed for other reasons, but they'll be glazed. I hear sprats. Hello, little spratty sprat. Bye, little spratty sprat. Bop, 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 bop. Yeah, what I like about this world is like everything is a mutated version of like stuff you find on Earth. Wait, did I? I did! Oh, for fuck's sake. M. Fast travel. Gorgon's Run. Monarch Stellar Industries strikes to a new low. Corporate impersonators make a mockery of whatever. I've never been able to get the two sides to line up perfectly. I don't know what's required. Probably a few things. Okay, so what do we hop down here? No. Idiot. Idiosa. We make it sing. That's what we do. Sing to the rafters. You, me. The ghost of Hermann Goering. Don't ask why he's doing here. Seriously, I have no idea. Security checkpoint. Hi, buddy. Kill them, my Valkyries of Doom, while I wax philosophical. Occasionally taking the pot shots that you biatches do not have the balls to take. So far I don't hate this, but... Ooh! Never mind! Look at that! Look at it! They reused assets. I don't care. Obsidian reuses assets all the time. It's actually kind of smart sometimes. I don't care. That's... I approve. I approve of the Spacer's choice. Giant... eye thingy. It's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice. It's the correct choice, 'cause it's Spacer's choice. Ooh, creepy. Okay, what time is it now? We are looking at 104 minutes. Okay, so we have about... we got 15 minutes left before we switch over to our good friend, Mr. Fall Guys. By the way, when I switch over to Fall Guys, the chat will indeed be open, as in, hi, are you my friend? No. Didn't think so. What? Oh. Shazbot. What? What? Fuck. Inventory. Where? Health. Adreno. Heals 25%. Wait, we actually won? How? I mean, good job, gang. I'm so glad that we won together. F would have done it. I have over 100 healing items. Drugs. Generally speaking. Drugs. Generally speaking. Hi guys. So I've got this thing, it's called drugs. Have you heard of it? Generally speaking. Generally speaking. Okay. Okay. Now what if I told you that drugs were joined with drugs? Yeah. Didn't think about that, did you? Let's see what this is bad boy is all about. Looks like a grenade launcher. Ah, I knew something was wrong. I got a poopy on my butt, yeah. I got poopy on my butt, yeah. Alright, to that I say, I got a poopy in my butt, yeah. And a poopy around my butt, oh no. Now I need charming. You know why? Because that is the true spirit of Hanukkah. And Kwanzaa. Ow. Bad. Kill them. Kill them all, my angels of death. Maybe don't scream like that and just... I'm fantastic. You might tell me why only half of you fought? No? Nothing? Okay. You know, sometimes you want answers, but I guess sometimes you don't earn them. These things happen, I guess. The map is... it's fairly big as far as DLC goes. It's not...
I shipped with a Merc who had a gun like yours, Nyoka. He polished it, sang to it, slept with it. Not like that, as far as I know.
Sounds like he had himself a discerning palate. Where are you going with this?
He couldn't hit the broadside of an assault cruiser, hence the tin shredder.
Wouldn't be the first man I met bearing compensation for his lack of skill.
Alright. Let me break this down so you understand. You in the back seats, you who have never experienced the pleasure, the softness, the warmth, the squirts of a woman. She's implying that a big cock doesn't know what to do. She's implying the same. I'd like to counter. Get you a man who can do you both. Or may I suggest a trap? Although traps are 90% all about themselves because they are emotionally unhinged. I actually know a few traps, and I don't mean trans either. I mean the ones who truly fulfill the stereotype of trap. Oh, don't date them. They're like, yeah, I'm a pretty girl. Why aren't you calling me pretty? Don't make me cut you again. I mean, of course not. One of the numerous reasons why traps don't appeal to me. I like me some cray-cray, but I don't like me some hi, I'm gonna eat your face. What? Nothing. Wait, was that a metaphor? No, okay, then nothing. Look at that majestic stallion of a building. It is a phallic symbol, thus making it offensive, but it is not white stone, so it is okay. It is a proud example of African heritage. No! Ow. Drugs will fix me. Drugs fix everything. Whee! Don't give people with drugs. You know, death.
Initiating ocular measurement.
Okay. Show the scanner and preserved eye.
Measurement complete. Ocular identification complete. Welcome, Clarence Mostly.
Mostly.
Access granted. Welcome to the Office of Creative Incubation.
You are welcome. Let's go and have some creative incubation. Hey girls, how are your wombs doing? Are they stale and bland? Borst worst. Oh, I love that stuff. Enter the Office of Creative Incubation. Okay. Well, we're halfway there. Living on a prayer. Spacer's choice, you say. Tell me more.
I ain't buying the facade. You can slap gold paint on a Spacer's Choice gun, but it's still gonna misfire twice a clip.
It's not the best hit. It's Spacer's choice. I know I relate to Spacer's choice on a very simple grounds. You see, I'm a how to put this? A loser. So, yeah. There's a lot to discover here. Unscover. I just said unscover.
Keen skills? Spacer's Choice security folks can't hit the broadside of a mannequin.
Mannequin?
Think Adrena
Oh.
time does all that?
No.
Keep your aim steady and your trigger finger at the ready. Adrena time brings out the hero in you.
Show your boss that you are prime, because you take Adrena time.
Drugs. You're not good enough. Use drugs. Drugs. It's what nature intended.
Proudly located in the bloodstream of the entire Spacer's chosen tossball team.
No. I could. But you have to tell me more about yourself. What's your favorite color? And you made me miss that important message from our good friends at Spacer's Choice. For that, you do 20 laps with your shirt off.
Proudly located in the bloodstream of the entire Spacers chosen tossball team.
Toss.
Adrenatime, putting the performance in performance-enhancing drugs.
Show your boss that you are prime, because you take Adrenatime.
Adrenatime. It's better when you use performance-enhancing drugs. Putin approves. Proudly sponsoring the next Olympics to ever be held in Moscow. 2087.
Don't let sleep rob you of your life. Cut your resting hours in half and double your productivity with Adrenatime.
Show your boss that you are prime, because you take Adrenatime.
Oh my god, look at him rolling his sleeves up to take his hit. Yeah, I'm a junkie for the proletariat. Working man's opium. Good old Adrenatime. I want more of that. Give me more audio and shit. I don't want to read. Ooh. It's not the best choice. I'm still good for everything. Should sell some shit though. Yeah. Vending machine discovered. Taste of freedom. Of what? Taste it. What freedom? Taste it. Blue. What type of blue? There's a lot of blues. You have to get more specific. Baby blue? This sort of deep navy blue? Come on, man. Express yourself. Express yourself. Do-do-do-do-do-do. I'm sorry, could I once again say that juicy fruit it's gonna move you? Because the answer is yes. Yes, it will. Move my tongue to give the best ass eating of its life without the ass. Seriously, lined up ladies and or that one experimental guy in college. Now, what can we do with you? Ooh. Champions toss ball stick. The perfect game. Well, that sounds like a special weapon. Light machine gun. Okay, well. It doesn't seem like there's anything jumping out. And now it seems that I'm plodding like my normal fat self. Morbidly plodding around. Obesity. If this is the Warhammer universe, a shrine dedicated to this thing would happen already. People would worship it. You know. Just all hail Moonhead, Moonhead God. Really? Shit, I need more parts. Alright, where are those things? I'll sell them. Random junk I don't need. Nope. Correct. Well, 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 if it isn't the cavalcade of cartoon comedy themselves, known as My Alcohol. Oh, and the chat as well. What are you doing here? I made you miss the important message from our friends. You did. How dare you? And I'm still waiting for those laps, son. You don't want to be disappointing me. You don't want to be disappointing Mama. My favorite color is fuchsia. That's a good choice. That's a very good choice. It's vibrant. It's alive. It catches the eye. Even around quote-unquote more vibrant colors, your eyes are always focused on. Not always. There are more vibrant. Bright reds will outshine fuchsia. But you need really bright reds. And you need them to be on some sort of Latino girl with curly locks walking into the room. Then your eyes will turn from fuchsia. What game is this? Looks like a Bioshock mod. Outer Worlds. Oh right, I have it. Outer Worlds. Barely ever played it. Really? Damn, Skep. Didn't know your knowledge lacked that much. Yep, this is the first DLC for the Outer Worlds. Peril of Gorgon. I've just downloaded it. And you're very right. It was heavily inspired by Bioshock, but it's more importantly made by the same people who made New Vegas. Obsidian. Not Bethesda. Bethesda made it feel like Fallout 3. Obsidian, that bad boy, made it feel like its own thing. To the side. It's like new games played by the day. Ain't now of days. Okay. Words. Worthless words. You'll play this for a bit longer and then let's go with that. And for the record, I kind of get it as well. Like, this game, it wasn't a bad game, but it was kind of forgettable. You kind of fire and forgot it once. Jamie, as in Jamie Darkey, recently popped in and was like, "Yo, mate, I'm playing Outer Worlds for the first time on Switch." And I'm like, "Oh, on Switch, that's cool." But Moonman helmet, as always, you got to keep the Moonman helmet. And we went back and forth, and she's a big fan, but she hasn't beaten it yet. When she beats it, there will be a downtime where she's probably about a week where she's taking out it's, oh, that was a hell of a game, and then she won't think about it again for the longest time until someone brings it up. That's how little this game really matters, and that's sad. I don't know why, but something about this game just... it's so good, but it's so forgettable. It's almost like there's something else at work here. Maybe it's because it's constantly making fun of corporations that they're releasing some sort of like corporation gas and the stream just cuts off, and when I come back I'm like, this game is actually not very good. You should forget about it completely. By the way, I've decided to stop drinking everything but Monster Energy Drink. Monster Energy Drink and me go way back, but it's only now I realize that I wasn't rad and cool enough to appreciate it. I start slowly pushing a Monster Energy Drink can to the screen. All you need to do is to start drinking more Monster Energy Drink of the numerous flavors. Drink Monster Energy Drink today. Drink it. Drink. The screen just cuts blank. There's this flickering monster logo fills up. You leave, you even unsub, but every time you click back, the thumbnail is now just the M blinking. And increasingly more and more of your feed is just filled up with the M. I laugh, but that's us in 10 years at this rate. That or else we're all going to be wearing a hat that looks something like this, but isn't like this. Because the rest of us will be out in the street fucking butchering people wearing hats like this and this and this. Anyway, folks, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And always remember that I am your low energy. Best of all, I am indeed prettier than you, but you could be pretty too. The prettiest peoples not only like, share, and subscribe, but they tell me how in the chat they are doing this day. Are they doing good? Are they doing bad? Have they finally told their sister that they watched enough quote-unquote step porn to realize that that's kind of icky, bro? And she's like, well, it's cis, but yeah, it would be. I mean, I can do better than you. And then she pushes you, and then you push her, and you're like, oh, I can do better than you. You push each other, but you keep getting closer and closer, and then I don't know, she has to do like some laundry after it gets a little bit too tense. She gets stuck in the laundry. God damn it. Alright. Let's read the chat. Magentia equals Regina. Ooh, them fighting words there, Arthur. Oh shit, I heard way more than that. It's like a new game I played by dates in a day. I was so hyped. Yeah, factions are made. Yep, I relate to that there, Skep. I love the overall theme of the game. The humor is on point. I didn't give a shit about the actual people in it, the world in it. It's an interesting look, but it's not something that draws me in. Another example is Red Faction. Obsidian and Bethesda are now owned by Microsoft, so you might get another Obsidian version of Fallout. If we get an Obsidian version of Fallout, I hope for love of Christ they use a better engine. Like, as a modder, oh my fuckwit, that is just unpleasant. Plus, having small maps on each planet seems less open world than Fallout, yes. This game did a very good about that, and it was occasionally you'd leave the planet only to come back to a different part of the planet, which makes sense. You can't walk from, I don't know, Rhode Island to Buenos Aires just by leaving the map, you know? But at the same time, I also get what you mean. It maybe make the worlds a little bigger. Like, they're not exactly the biggest, you know? Which is odd because Elder Scrolls worlds are, for their size, pretty huge, and Fallout definitely pretty huge. Oh my god, yes, I cannot put my finger on it. All the ingredients, yes, exactly. It's like you watch it, you applaud it, you tell people to go and play it. Ooh, here's one thing. Who's ever told someone to go out and buy this game? Everyone's been told to go out and play this game. No one thinks that it's worth owning. This is a rental. Outer Worlds is a rental. There's something lacking, and maybe the chat will fill me in for the rest of it. Pussy flaps, slapping ass, passing gas, not the last. Bill, don't you ever fucking change. If you do, you are blocked. The bugs in the engine are the features. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Skep, we've heard that one. We've heard that one all the way to my 14-hour long playthrough of New California mod. Now that's also another major thing. Whatever the next thing they're doing, they better let the modders have free reign. Because if they don't want it now, that's all well and good. They'll regret that 10 years down the line when no one wants to play the game. Like, no one wants to play Bethesda games without mods 10 years down the line. Anyway, the modders are going to do it. So... Okay, so we got a very close to the sun BioShock vibe here. I wandered into a club somewhere, Scotland, and it looked very similar to this. You went down a huge flight of stairs, and I swear to Christ, I don't know how else to put this. It was an Elvis Appreciation Society, and the whole place was a Chinese restaurant. You be the math on how surreal that was. I didn't know I was walking into that. I was like, hey, there's a bunch of people getting off a bus. This looks like there could be a party. Maybe it's like £10 in, at the door. I've got £10 in my pocket. Maybe I can wander in. I went in and I asked where the party was. And she just said, oh, downstairs. I was like, great stuff. I went downstairs. I wandered in. And yeah, I saw a sea of Elvis. All at tables, laughing and getting their first orders in some cases their 8th orders. Was that like the Scotland Elvis Appreciation Society? Like what the fuck? Alright, so what's going on here? Messages. Actually, I might as well just wrap this one up now and move on to our other game. Because at this point out, I'm going to require, like, thoughts and input, and I've been drinking all day. So, well, that's not going to happen. Can I just say one thing about this game? Fucking solid! Now, so far, I've enjoyed it. A lot of chatting, it's true, but I've been drinking, so I'm going to chat just as much. So I highly recommend you pick up. Plus, I got this for only €5 on Epic due to the coupon they're selling. I don't know the nuance to the coupon. That's how you know this isn't a plug. All I know is it was €15, and then it said that I had a coupon for €10, so I used that. But we're not only here for Outer Worlds. We are here for Fall Guys. But no, I highly recommend people play Outer Worlds once. Again, notice I didn't say buy Outer Worlds once. When you've played it and the DLC, you come back to me and you will know why there is something lacking. A spark that is just not there. But everything should line up there. It's a fire and forget weapon that for some reason shouldn't be fire and forget. What the fuck? Hey. Whoa. Okay, hit refresh there. That's not a cool sign. That's not a cool sign in the slightest there. My old China. I can see myself in the corner though. Hello, beautiful man. What are you doing here today? Well, I was playing a bit of an Outer Worlds and... You're gonna play Fall Guys now. Well, I need to empty my bladder first. Of course you do. You're low energies. It's Wasted Wednesday, son. So when I got back, you liking the ASMR? Look at all these juicy fruit I have left. Oh, I literally have one left. Alright. So, you get to put up with this for one more time. I need to pee. We are indeed back. I don't know what happened there. All I did was end the game and bring up Steam. I haven't even started Fall Guys yet. That's the weirdest part. So, yeah. To everyone else, I'm gonna quickly put up in Discord that we are now whoa. Okay. So, I've already checked this out and it should work fine. The game seems to run okay. So, with that said, let's hit play. Now, this is going to be my first time ever actually playing it. I just have to make sure the game actually ran. This is also the time if you ever want to hop into the chat. I just realized also what I did was I put in a cup of tea, as in a capital T, in the Discord. Problem with that is cup of tea results in somebody getting a whole lot more testosterone than it might not have expected. Yes. I've seen tons of other people play this. Hasn't even started up yet, so don't worry. Give it a second. I want to get rid of this looking for games to capture image. Place with something else. Okay, so the screen's gone black now. Devolver Digital, that's always a... Well, that's not always a good sign, but that's a good sign. Hear the game now. My god, drums suck. Okay, you guys can see it. Obviously the sound's probably a little heavy. Audio. Music can go down. No, actually, both can go down to about 50. Let's see you both to 50, you little munchkins. And by the way, you little munchkins, if you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already done so. If you want to help out, we have a Twitter, a Discord, a Streamlabs. Big shout out to Two Guns earlier for giving us a little bit of love. And also the all-important... Didn't say Insta. Yeah, I did. Discord, Insta, Stream. Shit. Well, just check the Discord out. I can't do everything for you. Jesus Christ. You have links. You have links in below. In the doobly-doo. I like the doobly-doo. I've always liked it. Okay, so I'm doing this with keyboard and mouse. If need be, I've got the PS4 controller over here. Okay, Fall Guys Season 1. Let's just get started. Whee! Okay. Let's see what fun we can have together. As a family that only shows up for Thanksgiving. Population 60. 60. Come on, baby. Come on, give us that beautiful 6 more numbers. Jesus. Ah, here we go. Score. Race, how to play. Avoid moving doors and race to finish. Oh, the moving door one. Okay. I can do that. Gate crash. Avoid moving doors and race to the finish line. This is my first ever match of Fall Guys. I feel nervous. I feel so nervous, guys. Out of my way! I'll kill you! No! You ruined it for me! Oh, I already knew it. I don't know why, but I knew I'd be like the lowest of the low in this grouping. Disqualified. Fuck. Ow. No. Door. Door. Ow. Ow. Round over. You suck. I don't want to play this game anymore. Come on. Give me one I think I'll do better at. Come on. Ma. Ma. Egg scramble. Use up to grab the eggs. Put the most eggs in your team's basket? Oh, no one plays this one. We'll play it once instead, did it? Egg! Egg! Colton, help me! Chaos. Madness. What halcyon nightmare is this? Is this what? No! Away with you, foul being! I was once like you! I also wanted eggs. My way matters. No! 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 Give me the fucking egg! God, what's wrong with my character? Why is he running around like a thing that's running around? Shit. You're watching, Fall Guy? Wait, what? Of course, exit. Up the eggs. Well, I was. And then apparently I didn't. Look at the servers on this side of the Atlantic. Like, I've seen them in America, they just go, you know? I mean, anytime Bosch plays this, it's just pure, unadulterated server connectivity. I was thinking about getting this on console, but it's not free anymore. Oh, if it wasn't free, oh, you should have picked it up when it was free, man. Yeah. No Whirling. Navigate obstacles and race to the finish line. Oh, I know this one. Okay. Let's do this. The only other game, ironically, the only other game that I genuinely give a toss about, like this, would be games like, no, that didn't work. Is games like, Rocket League, which, I'm not big into multiplayer or into, like, sports games. Let me climb up! Why does it still say carry egg? Are we eggs? Was that our young? Was that some weird form of like sexuality? Aha! Crash Bandicoot taught me well. Come on. Fuck you. Right, yeah, it was Rocket League, and I'm saying it's ironic because that's currently free on Epic, which also gave me which also gave me ow. No. All right, fuck you, fan. You made your point. Okay. You don't need to hurt me so much. Yeah, but anyway, it made me actually like multiplayer. Oh, fuck. I'm seeing a trend here. I'm seeing a tad of a trend. Before the end of the night, we will get one qualifying. Yeah, it was a multiplayer game that I actually liked. And it's currently free, and I got 10 quid when I downloaded it. But I don't know the next thing I'm gonna get that's 10 quid. So. If it's over 10 quid, then I guess I can make a saving. Which one next? Play egg scramble. Oh, not again! Why are we so big into these eggs? Wait. I was eliminated, so that means I'm not actually playing, am I? No, I'm not. You're watching. Yep. Okay. I'm making baby. Yeah, see, I'm making baby steps. Baby steps. It's a Tic Tac in a gimp suit. That's what 2020 is. A Tic Tac in a gimp suit. Egghead, who somehow won the championship on the 12th. Actual maniac. Even though I didn't vote for him. Tila didn't bring her A game. Let's be honest here. He was far more of an egghead to me in chat, like an episode or two later. Why don't you all fucking die, you big bullies? Are we doing this again there, Colton? Okay. I think, you know what the great thing about this is? 10 years from now, if we're all still doing this, that quote is timeless. He's still going to be the same in 10 years. Run a balance across a row of seesaws and reach the finish line. Oh, shit. Oh, I know this one. Maybe I don't think so bad. Kick some ass at the cost of the plebs. The plebs are poor So throw them under the bus. Oh, fuck! I'm not a pleb. I'm just an underachiever. Learning curve comes at the cost of others. No, thanks to this game, I started watching extreme Japanese like game shows, and oh my god, I don't need a translator. They're just insane. There's this one where like a group of like 6 people at like an office complex, where one looks like, I swear to god, like a dude out of like a yaoi manga. Okay. While he's getting cheered on by a bunch of girls who probably work at the red light district, they're like on this sort of slanty thing, like what we got going on here. It's like in a tiki temple, like an Aztec temple, and they have to answer questions. And if they get the question right, the gradient is decreased, and if not, it's increased. But it's all done to this weird sort of synth 80s music, and oh my god. You can find it all on YouTube. Hell, let's type in weird Japanese game show. Fuck. Well, I've been making a terrible show so far, but you know what? I could A, argue it's my first time, and considering my first time in sex was also terrible, as well as my fourth. Yeah, 3.5. That's when you really start to shine. But, also the fact I'm drinking, you know what? I'm still enjoying this regardless. I knew I would. Like, it's a very sort of like mental decompression. Hell, if Vosh can have deep-seated philosophical conversations while playing this game, I can at least qualify while getting shit-faced and killing brain cells. The two are completely comparable. And if Jabisky can play it at all, then so can I. Actually, that's a stupid thing. Anyone who knows anything about weed knows that motherfucker can improve your game 10 times over. How to play. Navigate the obstacles and race to the finish line. Okay. Sounds about right. That game show you described sounds pretty hard. Dude, if you want, just drop me a line in Discord and... Actually, you know what? Remind me on Discord. And oh, it's a... No, it's real. And I'll show you the link. So I remember it. Like, I'm serious. It's a bunch of like accountants and schoolgirls egging each other on to answer general questions to this pharaoh head in a tiki temple while they're on like a massive, I don't know how to describe it, like a mountain that's scaling down to like a death pit. And there's no translation. I have no idea what's going on. I don't care. I was raptured for the entire event. And you could tell the people at the start of it were, especially the girls, they were very uninterested either. Oh, fuck. Fuck you. But, yeah, the girls, like, you could tell were like, go on. And at the end they were like, no! That one was just so low energy. Don't answer. Don't finish that one, would you? Oh. No. I think that one's gonna be the first one I ever crack. Yeah, notice I'm the first one to go as well. I'll be getting a set of shoes pretty soon. But no, yeah, that was a hell of a one. And then of course there's like the Chichi's Castle, and there's also really weird ones too, like Spot the Panties, where they're in like this massive mall in the 90s, and these two guys have to find a girl dressed in a... She must be like 23, but she's dressed as the 16-year-old in a schoolgirl outfit, and they have to rush up and pull up her skirt to reveal her panties, but she's surrounded by actual schoolgirls. And they find clues throughout the mall to discover it, and at the end of it they're like, oh, Shibadu! And she's like, oh, then it cuts to those two people randomly in the audience. Oh, speak of the devil, the village that I'm nearby, the big village, the big town, the big Caracon Shannon, was actually in a Japanese game show. There's a Japanese game show where a guy who can't speak a word of English is dropped in the middle of a Japanese, like an English-speaking country, and he has to use like arithmetic to find a particular place, and he was dropped in the middle of Caracon Shannon and left there while his family, I think like his wife or his daughter at home, was kind of like shocked as he'd go up to people and be like, hello, big thing, yes? And of course to these two fucking like 80-year-old women coming out of the post office going like, I'm sorry, what? Oh, hello there! Do you want the hotel? Ah! Meanwhile, if you put an American from one side of the coast and the other side of the coast, they'll have a heart attack. Again, is this a trend? Is this gonna be what I'm known for? Making the worst possible decisions on Fall Guys, because I have to play this game when I'm sober too. No! It does feel comforting seeing all these other failures with me as well. You fools! Only I can be in control. Ow. Oh my god! Are we going to? I did it! Vindication! Barely tolerable! I did not get destroyed. You did, by the failure of your poorly defined faith in me. I am low energy. I have the power. You all have the hour to send me €5. 10, 15 pictures of your sister naked. So long as she's 18. And under 60. Though even that one's not a hard sell. I've seen some 60-year-olds. Have you seen Elvira? The one who played Elvira? Oh my god. Like, damn. Oh, this one, the door thing? Yeah, I know what this one is. 3, 2, 1, go. Follow! Follow like sheep to the slaughter. No. Out of my way, fools! I will live if I have to crawl over you! No! No! Oh! I'm on the damn line! I'm on the damn line! That fucking cactus! That was... No! Fuck the slime climb. You all saw it. You all saw it. You all saw it. I was on the slime no. I didn't get as far as that, did I? Haha! Money. I was on it. Photo footage for low energy videos. How you all doing in the chat? Give me your worst takes. Come on, be brutal. How come the lobby music sounds like Seinfeld music got remastered by Skrillex? I was actually thinking Seinfeld myself. How many times did you fap to WAP? You know what? I never fapped to WAP, but after WAP came out, I did see on Pornhub people's compilations where they used the girls that people were like, extreme Cardi B exposure video, actual Kim Kardashian nude, and they just like smash all that shit together, like the really crappy Photoshop face, the deep fakes going on there, and then they would put it on her, on like some random girl's face. Meanwhile, it would cut to a scene from WAP where the girls were like just singing, and it would cut to a girl who was like really like her skin matched. That's it. Like my fetish in particular, oh my fucking Christ. All I can say is, all you need is just a title and it will draw people in, and when you see it, you just see the comments. You don't even need to watch it, you just need to go down to the comments and you just be like, what the fuck? Hey, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? And they go down to like this huge list of like obvious pointing out that this isn't right. But no, I never fapped to WAP. I would. I have been in a club where a woman on par with a WAP main foreground dancer just walked up to me and went, do you want a piece of me? And I'm like, what, like a fight? And she laughed and she walked off. And then afterwards I heard that, like, dude, what the hell? I'm like, what? Oh no. I was at a gay bar too. By the way, guys, no joke, if you can stand getting hit on by gay guys and you're straight, try to look at like a big event night at a gay bar, look for the girls. The girls that are dolled up are not lesbians, or at least there's a good chance. And that's generalizing, and it's gonna piss some people off. But I tell you, gay bars are a surprisingly good place for heterosexuals to hook up. And you know what else? Gay guys, gay girls in particular, I noticed, absolutely love that, so long as you can tell them apart. Except for the ones that are like weird and aren't invited to any parties. Look at those breeders over there. Filthy breeders. Hey breeders, there's other places you could go. Why am I laughing? That was actually a horrible event. Yeah, I'm not gonna tell that story, but I kinda halfway told it. Damn. As to say, the term bulldyke is a real thing. Every lesbian on the planet will actually nod and go, actually I know about 3. Cardi B isn't very good looking to me. Isn't it supposed to face? I mean, it's the face and then the body. A perfect example, I think, is Emma Watson. Emma Watson has a body of like a 19-year-old. And when you're 19, that's fantastic. And if you're into younger women, then yes, that's fantastic too. But that's a little bit kind of eyebrow raising when you're like 30, almost 33, like me. But you know, whatever. It's legal. But it's the face. Like Emma has a nice face. I think she'll always have a nice face, but most people always see her as a like Arya Stark, the not Sophia Turner, the other one. I think she's all round attractive, but I can never not stop seeing her as a 14-year-old girl, so I can never see her as sexual. It's just this barrier, this divide. So when people start looking at her that way, I'm kind of like... So when people say that Cardi B isn't attractive, I'm like, okay, you're gonna go from physical, or you're gonna go facial? Or you're gonna go style? Because I think her style is very glamorous, and I like very glamorous women. I like a lot of different styles of women. I'm actually very open. Like if a girl dolls herself up, I find that attractive. If a girl wants to show up for a date in a sweatpants and like a hoodie, if she herself is attractive, I don't give a toss. Men in particular don't give a toss. But hell, who was it that was it Pink who showed up to like a music awards on the back of her bouncer, dressed up as in like sweatpants and like a hoodie, and she's like riding him, going woo! A white woman riding a giant black man, like some sort of pachyderm. Anyway, but no, there's definitely something to look into there. But I mean, I think this is the case of like pure preference. I've known people who could find Cardi B attractive. She undolled herself and got rid of all her implants. Other people, like for example TJ Kirk, he likes his girls however he likes them. He just finds them attractive, and his men too for that matter. But he finds like bimbofication very appealing. I don't really, but again, other people do. But I could see Cardi attractive. Like if a Cardi walked up to me in a pub, well, a club, a gala event. Let's say she's a bit star in a movie and I'm standing on the other side of the bar and she's shaking everyone's hands and saying hi, and she looks at me and she just, in between that massive pair of tits, she just reaches in and gives me a card. And it just says, show this to the bouncer outside of like the biggest hotel in Dublin. And on the back, she gives like an email, and when you email email it, it's her assistant saying, "Oh hi, yeah, Cardi gave this to show that's legit. Would you like to know what she likes and she doesn't like?" And it goes down like that. I'm like, oh, I'd follow that up. But I've talked to people like, no. Fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? At the very least, it's bragging rights. I wouldn't want to get roofied there. No, but you don't want to get roofied anywhere. Name me one place. Your bedroom, when it's a good friend. But then how did you get roofied in the first place? When I was in Cleveland, very cool. If you go to my Instagram, you'll find her. She's got like pearls and glasses. It's not too far down the list. You'll find the link at my Instagram in the description down below. I'll get back to the game in a second. I just want to have a brief moment to just get a bit more plastered and talk to the chat. I mean, it's my stream. You can come and go as you please. I'll have no views, or I'll have some views, you know? But, yeah, she told me a horrible story about a friend of hers who was rude, and I'm like, Jesus Christ. Like, it was an entire adventure. And I almost got roofied myself once. I told that when Redhead Redemption was on DP. I sent the story in. And yeah, it's not cool. But saying that, like, the only place you want to try experiment, if you're gonna go down that deep a rabbit hole in terms of drugs, home. Next to a sober person who knows the science. So, you know, you better hope that your first girlfriend / and or boyfriend is someone who is more experienced in drugs than you are. Right, let's get back into it. I want to try Quaaludes. You're thinking of like Wolf of Wall Street, aren't you? I don't blame you. Those Quaaludes that hit them? Yeah, that seems incredibly powerful, but those are the extremes. I always remember the Ides of March, one of the last Philip Seymour Hoffman films, has due to the meme, he couldn't eat cereal. White dude. Could be related to Ryan Reynolds. Anyway, Ian Marty, also George Clooney's in it. Navigate obstacles and race to the finish line. So yeah, Philip Seymour Hoffman's there, and he's really adamant at getting some Quaaludes, but like, he's being told time and time again that like they don't make them anymore. Oh, I'm sure they do make them. It's just called something else. No. Arrgh! Fuck you, giant ball! Metaphor for my inferior sperm count. Wait, no, your high polar sperm count, so fuck. Were you just trying to feel? Not Bryan Cranston, what's his name? That's gonna drive me crazy. Oh, fuck off! That sucks. Ryan Gosling. Yes. Alright, so it's a film involving... yeah, Ides of March. Ryan Gosling. Jesus Christ, I knew I had the name. You ever play World of Warcraft? Dude, I played Warcraft 2 and 3. I never played WoW, because I knew if I did, it would be end of the world. Plus, at the time, the idea of paying 10 a month was insulting to me. And you know what else? It still fucking does. But I let Netflix go by because I know every once in a while I'll get a Netflix binge. And I go to Netflix and suddenly, oh, I'm sorry, your account has been deactivated. Why the fuck is it? Oh, yeah, because I haven't paid. No, WoW and me have always been respectable, but at a distance. So as Guild Wars, which I have more interest in, not interest, but more investment in. I know people who have been into Guild Wars. And games like League of Heroes and League of Villains, which I had, but I never got to work. That was Warcraft 2, I've played on this channel, and I'll play on this channel again. Don't you fret about that. Hell, Skep, on my last drunken stream, I think or 24 hour, on my 24-hour stream, No! No! Away with you, you damn fools! Only I may go through the mouth of chaos. I hope someone dubs like a corn berserker, one of the Fall Guy characters. There's something highly, literally chaotic about this, but because I've already heard the Amazon Echo and that weird tiny little frog. No, I did it again! Look what happened! I'm literally on the line! That fucking pelican! That fucking pelican stole it! That piece of fucking shit! Hi, Chris. Sorry, I'll keep it down. But that pelican stole my shit. Come on, can I not have a fucking, at least a twofer? No, I'm drinking, but come on, how difference does it make? Not egg scramble. Good thing I'm not watching that anymore. No one likes egg scramble. Fuck that shit. Isn't it just? What am I? I'm glad there's an audience. I have this weird habit of it just failing at like not even the last second, but the last half second. And it seems to happen to me almost like repetitive. Not enough that I could like sit a scientist down next to me and they would measure it, but enough that if I kept on doing this day in day out, which now that I have Fall Guys, yep. But actually, you know what I'm gonna do with this last bit of gum? Into the wine it goes. Give me a little bit of flavor. I learned that from my main boy Codes. King Codes. Always stay a virgin that you didn't pay for, or she's plastic. Hey, I've had sex with girls. Your mom, huh? Yeah, she wanted me to tell you, I don't know how else to put this. The doctor said that she's pregnant, but blood test didn't come back good either. Hopes. With all your fucking that you've had over the year. I can't even. I was gonna imply. Sure, he fucked my mom. And he got her pregnant. And he has AIDS. But the funniest thing about it, the only way he wouldn't have gotten that is if he shot it into his arm. I don't know what's up with this new era of loving King Coles. Like, people have kind of given him this massive pass. But you notice they don't give, like, Shani or Gale the same pass. Gale is still the fucking joke. Shani is, well, I think Shani earns her spot in hell, but what's up with this new love for Colbs? I don't get it. Like, Colbs was made fun of under the assumption that there was nothing good to come out of Colbs. Now people are like, oh, Colbs, my dude, anytime, you and me. Really? You want to share a meal with him? You want to share a seat with him? And you know what tactical soap really smells like? Which for the record, I don't want to say that I hate the man, I don't know him. No, it just seems like a weird change of pace. It's almost like we're lining you up to be the next Egghead or something. The Egghead is now huge competition. Which I am totally for, because you could only get the best egg if you boil it. Which requires pressure. That or else you get your best egg by banging the daughter of the guy who hates you. You know what I'm saying? Dino Heights! Navigate the obstacle and race to the finish line. Okay, we've been through this rodeo a few times before. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, folks. We're going to be here wild. Actually, we're going to be here... Jeez, I can't quite tell. It says we've been here for 3 hours now. So, at least... well, I know we've been here 2 hours because we got the first... Our world's going. Ow, ow, ow. Testicles, metaphor. Well, that's my stupid. Aha! No. Oh no. Oh no. Incorrectus. Why am I even shocked? Why am I even shocked? Oh, someone in the chat tell me something hilarious. Knowing me, it's gonna be Bill Porty saying something along the lines of, "Hey, do you know how many abortions were carried out last year?" Thanks, Bill. I really appreciate that little fact. That motherfucker. That motherfucker. Oh. Oh, I shouldn't have done our worlds at all. I didn't realize this, but this was gonna be my bugbear. This is gonna be that which carries me back. like some sort of elongated sloth pawing at me slowly with that big stupid smile. And it just makes my bladder explode is what it does. First of all, Arthur, I don't know. What do you call a psych? Yes, I do actually. A small, medium at large. Second of all, fun fact, you crap at Fall Guys, Levy. Well, I'll have you know that my mom says I'm great at it. And she says you're terrible at sex. You're blocked. I know, I'm fucking suck at this shit. Dude, what the hell? I'm enjoying it, I am. But I've only gotten one qualifier. Fucking one. What the hell? What the hell? Give me something, please. I get it that I'm coming in at least mid-game, but what the hell, with enough practice out of you, you'll beat these little kids eventually. No, I'm a lot easier and a lot more proactive. You know, they're not gonna play this game with me if they know I'm in the fucking server. But apparently I gotta do it the long way. And people call me a monster. Tell you what is monstrous: the lack of aftertaste, the really bad wine aftertaste that comes with this. I'm not kidding. This is a solid wine. The name of the wine is Lionsgate, out of South Africa. Cabernet Sauvignon. Its proof is 13%, 2018. So it's been sitting for a little bit. I got it for under €10. And it's alright. It's a passable wine. I'm not gonna say it's the greatest thing ever to pass my lips, but you know. Anyway, can I get back to it? Yes, I can. Okay, what the fuck, Fall Guys? I loved you. I loved watching you. I feel like Tamsin Gregg in Black Book. Oh, I must be musical. I have hundreds of CDs. That opening, why the hell did I decide to go the other direction? Give me something. Give me anything. I am low energy. I am your fucking Jeebus. Not your skeptical Jeebus. He's in the chat right now, but still, the other Jeebus. Save me, Jeebus. No, Jeebus. I feel like a white girl who pulls up in Harlem and asks where's the next train at. No! What? Do you see that? Do you see that? You saw that? Again! I am one off. It's not that I'm losing by a huge margin. It's that I'm losing by one margin. What the fuck? Nothing's right here. Up is down. Jared Genesis had a shower, and Jeff Holiday is eating healthily. Nothing makes sense anymore. We're through the looking glass here, people. The only way to beat it is by staring through it. Buckle yourself in. Brace for a large one. Just like my penis. No, not just like the penis. I kind of wish you could pause even before the go button because I'm not this anymore. Because you kicked me out in the first fucking round like a piece of shit. I'm glad that there's actual physical proof of this, but this is really happening. Because this is making less and less sense. Why? It's not that I'm losing, it's that I'm losing. I'm literally the first one after the winners and the losers. It's always me. What? Is this a metaphor? Is this a metaphor for 2020? Because that would be a shitty metaphor for starters. Second of all, why? We will beat this game, and we will crown ourselves upon its bones. Each of you have been trained to slaughter and kill. Today is a new day, a low energy day, upon the new rising. Now die for me, I mean him, I mean it, I mean, just go and die. How to play. It seems like the players on your servers are way better you would see online. Yeah. Well, hold on, maybe that's a tell. Look at these motherfuckers. Like, you guys have been watching... You guys have been watching a lot of American servers. These are European servers. Holy shit. You think maybe... No. I mean, alcohol is definitely playing a part. I cannot lie about this. But there is a time, and indeed a race, a master race, if you will. And that is, I'm gonna win the master race. I'm gonna beat you from one side of the roids to the other. And it won't just be casual, Caucasian either. No, I can't remember. I was hoping to make a Caucasian joke, but... Yeah. Yeah. I feel like Randy when he played Guitar Hero for the first time. You suck. You're just a fucking toy anyway. I'd rather lose by a mile than an inch. Amen. It's like it's an extra twist at the end of it, isn't it? I feel like I'm about to get a participation trophy with these kudos. You know? Let's see what I can get. Probably nothing. Beach ball. Coral blue. Mint chocolate. Movie star. Traffic light. Pattern. Full body. Ice cream. Lightning. Undies. And watermelon. Default. Big bad. And lower is big bad. Oh yeah, well I want big bad because it represents my more bearded manliness than anything else, but perhaps those undie, yes. What color? Pink? Ooh, yes, that's who I am as a theatrics. This is all where the money goes into, of course, by the way. Like, damn. like, I'm just gonna look all the more stupid. Of course, the thing is, I'm really enjoying this game, and I'm not the sort of person to fling a camera against, like, my chair against a screen. If I was, that would be an interesting way to wrap up this channel. I'd become a very speaky channel, hence with, at least for about 6 months. But you guys have to understand something. I am not competitive, but I want to feel like I've got a fair shake. When I'm drinking, I don't feel like if I fail, I ever get a fair shake. Forgetting completely that I've probably gotten a fair shake, considering the context. So we're definitely going to come back to this when I'm sober, but for now we're going to play when I'm drunk. As always, the voice chat is open, as is our Streamlabs. We reached a goal, our goal indeed, which was pretty damnly awesomely sexually donated by the one, the only two boys who we're going to have on the channel soon. Actually, not sure we have week after next, so it might be. No promises on that front though. I'm not going to make anything that isn't written down. But speaking of, we now have a set in stone. There we go. Our guest is our set in stone as far as much as we can. Oh fuck! As much as we can make it on Friday for Bearding Ramblings. So join us on Bearding Ramblings. No, Bearded Ramblings tonight, or not tonight, or Friday. It's those balls, those lemon balls. I got lemon partied to death. What I'm trying to say is Bearded Ramblings Friday. We're gonna have Finball on as a guest. Next week we have Skep Jesus on. The reason I'm putting out next week is because I'm actually very happy to say that we have a schedule. It's kind of hard to pin down, Finn. It's not a secret, that's why I have no problem saying it. I'm not saying it as a positive or a negative, it's just kind of hard to pin them down. So yeah, if you want to, he also apparently wants to talk a lot about old school DP. So, want to nostalgize a little bit? Yeah, I'm right. He was there far before I was. So, I'm very much up for talking. And Krendar is no slouch in that department too. On top of that, we have other things to talk about. Bethesda stuff, for example, with Microsoft. Random videos I haven't already talked about. Some really funny shit. But, you know what's happening in Yemen right now? I might even open up with that. You might think that's really shit thing to do, but I just think more people need to see it. For all the shit ICE is doing south of the border, it's not that bad. Yet. Anyway, new topic, because that makes me feel very sad. I want to say I absolutely adored that game, Stick It to the Man, so you will see it next week. You'll also see this, and The Outer Worlds Gorgon. Come on. What, am I now poisoned? Like, why isn't anyone... Come on. I'm a sure win. You're always gonna beat me, so what's the... Well, you're not gonna always beat me, but you're gonna beat me 9 times out of 10. In future, I think what I'll do is I'll stream this with one of my slow streams, probably my slow stream, which I've updated with some pretty cool songs over the past 72 hours. Some of which were from games, out of which I believe our good friend Alex Jones provided, or at least someone sourced the living hell out of him. Come on! No! Come on, give me what I want, please! I've earned this! I'm in a... Thank you! Oh, sweet, merciful prolapse! Thank you! And your mother's sister, who looks at me funny at Christmas parties and then one year just takes me into the bathroom, pulls down my pants, sits on me for a few minutes, leaves, and then kisses me on the lip and says, "No one will believe you," and then walks off back to her husband, who is a Christian youth activist. And then you realize, wait, wasn't she my cousin? And then you slowly start hearing it. Sweet home Alabama. Avoid the moving doors and race to the finish line. I can do these things set out before me. Are you sure? Because you couldn't silence. No! No, This is such a metaphor for life. I like the person with the wolf head is clearly just me. Like they're in the exact same pose I am. Every time we taste round 2, we only last a few seconds, and then... You see how I'm really enjoying this game? And I'm like... But yeah, I wouldn't get invested in something I didn't give a shit about. Like, I didn't get invested in, what's that parkour zombie game? Dying Daylights or something like that? Dying Light? I didn't get invested in that shit, I installed it. I can reinstall it anytime I want. I just... No. I don't think it was bad, I just thought it was... Wine. And the gumball does not taste like wine. It's gum, and it doesn't soak in flavors like that. Well, there's some white over there I want to crack open. I want to show you the guys the bottle before anything else. Look at that. Don Luciano. He's got a bike and a man bun. He's like a LSD version of Spotting Bosch coming out of a court hearing, and he didn't have enough money for an Uber, so he just took his bike home. Fuck you! I don't care if anyone says playing this game while drunk is stupid. I'll have you know that the greatest people on the planet played games while drunk. Da Vinci, Michelangelo, Jacques Guizong. I bet you never heard of her, have you? Oh, that's right. Her. Of course you didn't. Racist and sexist. Jacques Guizong. Oh, she had to put up with a lot of sexism and do a lot of things to get into the elite gaming circuit of late 90s Korea. But you know what else? She showed up 4th in the international Korean ladies tournament. And then she died of an opioid overdose. And you know at that point? Who's the real villain there? That's right. Darkside Phil. He sent her messages online saying she should kill herself on Minecraft. My jokes aren't funny, that's why I always end them with on Minecraft or in Minecraft. It really does sound like the Seinfeld music. Yeah, I need to sit down on this game one day where I'm not actually shit-faced. And my major criticism so far? Why? Why can't I just exit out? I'll change my name. No. Guess that's one way of no one wandering around with N-word 1488. That's it for Lionsgate. It still smells weird, but I can't deny it. It's a solid wine. Highly recommend it. Maybe don't hit it as hard as I am. I haven't even started on the Lucio shit yet. By the way, when I finish the stream tonight, I'm logging myself off all social media for obvious reasons. So if you want to chat to me now here or in the chat or in the voice chat, now would be a good time because I'm blocking myself out for the wider world. How often do you donate to BLM? I actually haven't. I've gone to support them at rallies, but I've actually never donated. I used to share the link, I'm not gonna lie. I should really do more. How often do you donate to video? Fuck you! Oh. I mean, I am actually, I'm not gonna lie, I'm quite poor. I don't have the... Like, I have one sub, and that on Discord, on Patreon, and that is 2 pesos. That's a shame too, because most people I know if they're gonna pick anything, it'll be DFF, and I'm like, oh, well, cool. Glad you enjoy it, and I imagine I enjoy it too, but... Oh, fuck you, I was so... Again, alright, that one's a little bit of a stretch, but I mean, you see what's going on there. Every second of the day. Really? Well, I'll tell you what, if you donate me 20 right now, I will donate that exact same 20 to a BLM movement of your choice. I'm not kidding. I mean, if you donate every second of every day, by that logic, you have no problem expressing yourself. In fact, why are you not promoting it more? You know, you clearly donate a huge chunk to this very important. Now, this is something I want to do. But you clearly donate something to a very important cause. So, how else to put this? Why don't I see you, bro? I wanna see those donos. If you give it to me, I guarantee you, Black Lives Matter in the next 6 to 8 months will receive $20. If you give me $30, that's counting, by the way, for exchange. You see, the American dollar is a beta, and the euro is an alpha Chan sitting up there. You know, if you're laughing down, throwing stones and rocks at the US dollar. But I'll have you up here if it sucks my cock. That's my gist of it. Because it takes too much time, I can't do much else. Oh, I see. Well, in that case, instead of humble bragging, perhaps maybe you could contribute yourself a little bit more in my shill segment on Discord. You already are on my Discord, right? Well, in that case, just show yourself. That would sound like a great idea. So we could scour you, if it will. You know, like 1,000 eyes going over everything you do. You'd like that, wouldn't you? 1,000 eyes of your peers. Perhaps even your betters. Going over everything you do. Was that little symbol blast there on one side? It does feel like there should be an announcer with a really sexy sort of Japanese voice talking over me. Actually, didn't mean Japanese, like American and English. Like, I grew up with Crystal Maze. I don't know how many of you know this, but Crystal Maze and me go way back. And Crystal Maze was a huge part of my childhood. I absolutely loved it. I also loved Supermarket Sweep. But in America, you guys had all that. You also had like Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune. I had the English version of Wheel of Fortune. The guy who did it, English Wheel of Fortune, was a bit weird. He always ended up in prison for coke. And underage prostitutes. What's up, male prostitutes? He was one of the guys that Warwick Davis made fun of in No! Piece of poor meat. Why does this happen? You know what's gonna happen, right? I'm either gonna make it by an inch or a mile. Whee! No! That was my one hit with a shot. I like how there it has the same flying eyeball copter cameras as Abe's Odyssey, which, by the way, I've seen the latest Exodus Odyssey and fuck that shit. Actually, no. Well, it's about 50-50. Some of it I'm not a big fan of, others I am. I like the animation style of it, for example. I've been here to destroy my farm! I like the visuals, they look good, but they didn't look brutal enough. That was it, like, it's all shiny and bright. No. Looking Oddworld tech is as brutal as 40k. And like really brutal 40k at that, not the Talaran warriors and shit like that. Come on! Climb it! Climb! No! Why, you think you're better than me? This was Red Faction. You'd all be giant targets. No! No! I killed you in the process. Wait. You are watching. No. Round over. Oh, good. I was genuinely scared there that I was, like, reacting to someone else on stream. And I'm like, no, that's the... We're going to wrap it up in the next half hour, so don't you forget to like, share, and subscribe, you little ants. Little crawling ants. So crawling, so small. I can eat them because I'm fat. Mash the icons on screen to avoid the slime. We don't want the slime. I'm the one that gives the slime. Me. Three, 2, 1, banana. Watermelon, banana. Watermelon grape. Watermelon grape. Banana. Grape. Let's go for the largest one. Yeah! Yeah, we made the conscious call there. Orange. Orange. You just wait for whoever the consensus is. Oh. And the consensus was wrong! Oh, sheep mentality let us down. The Republican Party is a joke, but so is the Democrats. We can use them to promote our own ideals. Death of the Electoral College. I'm so glad I didn't do this egg thing yet. Watching a cat. That can. You're engaged. Guy, I got to a second stage. I saw the windmill. That's the most important thing I've done all day. Beyond telling you all that you're amazing. And then if you want to see me more amazing, you should definitely check out my Discord. Right, so I'm on my last legs. Let's keep this civil and let's keep this good. How are you all doing in the chat? Better have some alternative answers for me. Like, low energy, only you can help. Or, I'm okay. Except, you know, she's here. You know her. You know her better than anyone. Just leave a few extra dots afterwards of them like, wait, who, what, where? Show me. Regardless, how y'all doing? Doing good? Because I'm doing A-okay. I have a huge lump sum of alcohol. Once the stream ends, I'm gonna use it to do my own thing. I'm gonna play my own games, and I'm going to not involve myself in social media under any circumstance, which is a hard thing to do considering the nuances of such things as X and shares. Do cheesy and you know how I'm doing cheesy and you know how the saying goes, it's not easy being cheesy. Well, you know why? Because you're not a good person. You need to breathe it. I mean, damn, Bill Portley. Just shed her out. Limburg. Split. I don't know. I ran out of things to do. Alright, so I'm gonna finish this glass of wine and we're gonna do one more blast of Fall Guys. In particular, please share the history would be mostly appreciated, and that includes, yes, Twitter. Not a requirement. No more than the subscriptions. No more than the Discord. No more than the, as always, fantastic donation there from 2 Games earlier. Just appreciate it. Saying all that, let's hop it in for one more time. I am growing as a Fall Guys character, and you're all growing with me. Shut up and take your money. But no, the last part can be Scruffman Records. Well, yes, Scruffman. Wait a minute. What are you doing talking to me? Okay, we can talk about my anus. What do you want to know about it? Well, the outside is. Uniclonic. I don't think I've ever had a clonic. 32. You should have a clonic. Oh, you know what? You're probably right. I should order myself in a clonic at some point before I hit 40. Your mic was putting in and out in the intervals. Oh. Well, you know when I read that you made me not click forward straight off the bat, so who is the real villain here, Bill? That's right, Mussolini. Fuck. How do doors work? I forget. No! Doors! I'm glad that happened. I'm glad I didn't have to go all the way at the end. I've had to do that in like sack racing and the like as a kid. I had a tag race where from one end it was girls and boys, and I was like already really turning out to be a tall kid, and she was really turning out to be a short kid. So I had to basically wheelbarrow her, shut the fuck up, from one end to another, and after 7 drops she turned me around and it was my turn, and we got about maybe 6 or... At the end we just, we lost, and all we could do was laugh, because it was so ridiculous. Like, we could never make it, except at the very last minute, where we were faster than anyone else could have been at the time. That was my park day, as we call it, or open day. Sports day is another one. I think in America they use the term sports day, where you go out to like a park and do shit like that. We've had a lot of them. Oh my god, we had so many of them. It was great too, because in hindsight, we got away from class and let's go out to the park. All's good now though, right? Like, my mic is... Oh, great. Hence that dubious message then. As you all well know, I am indeed a a really badly made corporate AI designed to steal your fix, I guess. Where's the music gone? Oh, what the fuck am I doing? It's a live game. Wee wee! If you time it right, you get yourself well bored. I think the Jack can because it's got just unfucked man. Problem we can deal with later. Jesus Christ, what the fuck? What the fuck, Granddad? He had stories about his uncle. What? Why'd they go back? Christ. Yeah, he used to have stories about how I clicked. Hold on, that one I'm pissed off about. I clicked up and I didn't click up when we did up and click. No! Oh! I'm taking my chances. No! Yes! No! Alright. I don't know what's going on here, but. Yeah, you guys can hear it. Where's the guy catching? Fuck me. Jesus, what's going on here with this loading screen? Okay, that's odd. I can't hear anything from the jack. But you guys can, so... Maybe this is a good time to wrap it up. I can deal with the technical issues and the fact that drinking and playing Fall Guys is probably not the best idea until I've gotten a little bit more used to it. Okay, for some fucking reason, I have no idea why, I literally set it to 0. Like, the audio during the stream. I have no idea what happened. I don't pretend to. I don't care. Look, the important thing is we had fun, we had greatness, and if you come back to me 9 months from now and say that you have a maternity suit, oh no you don't. You know why? Because I have a doctor who happens to just by pure chance also be my cousin, say that I can't have kids. So, what do you think about that? Huh? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Think what you're gonna do. You're gonna go down to the west side. You're gonna find yourself a guy who might occasionally work in disposal. His name's Tyrone. You're gonna raise our kid with him, and you're going to be every butt of every right-wing joke. Meanwhile, I am gonna do the important thing, which is go on the StarCraft 2 competitive circuit for 5 years before I am found dead in a Singapore hotel surrounded by 2 dead hookers with heroin needles in my arm and in their eyes. You see, when you take heroin as much as I do, well, look, the important thing is it's all in the brochure. I'm handing it to you. You're over there, I'm over here, and so is the stream. And with this stream, I want to say goodbye and farewell to each and every one of you, for we will not see each other again, because next time I see each other, you will have died and been replaced by the people from the Day of the Triffids. So, you know, fuck me, I guess. But on the off chance you are still humanoid, I want to thank you. Remember, resist against our new plantoid or plant-odd overlords. And also remember to like, share, and subscribe if you have not already. Do check out the link down below in the description of this video, and you will find many fantastic things dedicated to our Twitter, Instagram, Streamlabs, Discord, and of course my email if you want to send me things, such as last week YouTube sent me a fantastic email telling me how much money I could make if I